All right, we're live. Let's get started. We could have started sooner, but I was busy helping somebody. Answering some Discord messages. Man, those Discord messages take a long time. I was actually in here at like 12, so it took like 30 minutes. All right. So let's see. There it goes. There it goes. Let's turn on monetization. Monetization is on. Let's jump into here. Let's get the menu placed in. I'm here for you, mister, says Fernan. What's up, Fernan? We're going to be getting a, what's the name of this? Eevee Heroes? Eevee Heroes box break. We're also going to have our Umbreon alt break. We've got new Repo slabs on the table. We've got, we're almost out of Pokebros. Man, I didn't have time to work on the Pokebros, man. Jesus. I'm telling you, the Discord messages are very time expensive. What's up, guys? First mod. What's up, Alex? All right, I'll just say live card shop. That's good enough for now. Okay, Mr. Mike Side's already got the thumbnail done. Let me grab this. There we go. I'm humming. That's Advanced Wars music. I should play some Advanced Wars. Hold on. Let me go. Advanced Wars OST. Game Boy Advance. Advanced Wars Reboot OST. Updated 4 days ago, huh? Let's play it. All right. I don't know if I like the rebooted soundtrack as much as the original Game Boy soundtrack. All right, put this down here. Oh! Happy Mother's Day to all the people that don't have moms. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Here we are. Everybody has a mom. Do you mean people who lost their moms? Wow, way to just remind them, Alex. So, let's go get this Eevee Heroes and get a price on it. Whoa, oh my god, how expensive is this? Oh my god, dude. Why is this $1 million? No. Wait. I did that wrong. Hold on. Bro, that's expensive. That is expensive, man. Holy. Eevee Heroes is not cheap. Oh, well. I guess it's because it's a chance for one of those evolutions. Particularly the Umbreon. So this is going to be $12 per spot. There's only 30 spots. There's not going to be a finishing date. The whole box does have to sell, because I will not be selling singles of this later. We can sell singles of the Ancient Origin box down the road. I don't care. But we will not be selling singles of this, because there's usually only one hit in the box. So that's... And there's no reverse hollow, so really we want the whole box to go. This is a great way to open Eevee Heroes because it guarantees you cannot be sniped by somebody who's searching the box. It's a great way to open these. There we go. Eevee Heroes. $12. Let's update the menu. Let's see. It's under breaks. Vintage box break, base set unlimited. Vintage box break sublist. Here it is, Ancient Origins. This is now going to say Japanese Eevee Heroes, $12. All right, there we go. Go ahead and hit save on that. Cool, man. All right. Jason Knowing. What's up, Jason Knowing? What do you know, Jason? He knows something. It's in his name. His name's Jason Knowing. Okay. Well, sweet. I tell you what, let's get these cards on the table. I think these aren't in the menu anymore. They ought to be on the table. This is the Charity card and the Destroy Slab. you can donate $1 to these. And I think we need to get these on the table so people know they exist. New mini slab? Oh, you know what, man? We're going to get lots of new mini slabs. You guys can even... Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. Needs to have a sleeve. You guys can pick out the mini slab by simply buying $5 into it and say, turn this into a mini slab, okay? So you can vote for the mini slab by just sending $5 over, and I'll get it started. I don't care. All right. So now we got this, and it needs to say charity. Charity. Donate $1. Okay, so people know this exists because it's going to sit on the table now. And it was at $2.90. So its current number is $2.90. There it is. You can donate $1 to this, and when it reaches 0, we just give it away. We just give it to the people on the table. Okay, now this very old slab too, right? Did the Graveler or Golbat break yet? Not yet. Those are both here still. Sends $5 for the Crystal Nidoking. Oh my god, dude. How long would that take? That'd take 1,000 spots. 1,000 $5 spots. That really would be like playing the jackpot or playing the lottery or something, right? Because, well, the lottery is way more than that even. But, yeah, I mean, your odds of 1 in 1,000, that's ridiculous. Wow, this old slab feels so different. Okay, cool. Do. Does it look better in red ink, you think? I don't know. Let's just do the black ink. Destroy. Donate $1. So you can always donate $1 toward either of these to crowdfund either giving a card away or getting a card destroyed. The Charizard's currently at $200. So that's what's left on these. People, by the way, I think this one started at 700. It's now down to 200. That's how many times people have donated $1 to it. And this one's down to $2.90. I'll donate $1 as well. Okay, this goes down to $2.89. This goes down to $1.99. Doesn't sound like much, but yeah, I mean, eventually it goes to 0. It really does. So we'll keep these on the table from now on, so you see them from time to time. Boom! Look at this. That's the Eevee Heroes. Came out of a sealed case. Yeah, that's right. My product comes from sealed cases. It's excellent. You know what that... Lucky star. You know what that means? It means that nobody's tampered with it, right? Because people found out in Japan that you can pop these open and then just seal them back up. Well, we're not worried about that with this one because I was the original owner of the sealed case. How nice is that? And we've done a number of Eevee Heroes breaks, and this is just another one from that case. Almost done, started early. Watch, since I got first slap on those slabs, it won't get number 1 as the winner. Yo, I didn't get a notification. How long you been streaming? 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Let's see what you guys have been saying. I want to say hi to all of you. Bubba Love, I graduated college. Congratulations, PokePay. Happy Mother's Day. Dalbu Comanche. Spots left in the Umbreon. How many spots left in the Umbreon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 spots are taken. So whatever 36 minus 14 is. It's moving. It moves slow. $42 is a big commitment, you know. It's a lot of money. National Choco Chip Day. Saw this one last year, pre-recorded. I'm leaving. Hi, Mister. He knows the nose of knowing Mister. I'm hungry. Illuminati. I love mini slabs. Mini slabs have been very popular. I'm going to move this out of the way. So the downside to mini slabs, though, is they only work on cheap slabs. Looks like we have 3 mini slabs to choose between. We have this Coughing 7. We have this PSA 9 Merlin 2 Graveler Hollow. And this poker card, and it's a Golbat from the yellow deck. Yellow deck's the rarest deck, by the way, because I can never find it, and when I do find it, it's really expensive. So yellow deck, and he's 9.5. That's a very good grade. Might cross grade into a 10 with PSA. You never know. Okay, so those are the 3 that are started. We got a lot of slabs on the table, so we'll be rotating through all the slabs because I want you guys to see what we have, okay? This is Advanced Wars music from the new rebooted game on the Switch. They rebooted it. It's a remake of the loved Game Boy games. Keller Smith, shipping please, out of the bag. You got it, Keller Smith. So the first order of the night. $42 is intimidating, but it's a guaranteed chance. Yeah, exactly. It's funny because people jump into boxes of evolving sky. Yeah, I said that right. Evolving skies with virtually no chance is what it feels like. I mean, I feel like I got to point to Rattle Pokemon and how many packs he opened before he pulled an Umbreon VMAX. The funny thing is, I feel like that's basically been our experience too. We opened bonkers amounts of Evolving Skies when that set came out. It was making me lots and lots of sales, and it didn't matter. The whole time we pulled maybe 2 Umbreon VMAXs, and that was it. 2 of them. Out of all those packs we opened, maybe 2 of them. And I sold a lot of packs. So, yeah, it's a tougheronies, man. Let's see. But in this, you spend an extra amount of money. Think of it like paying for insurance, right? So if I were to sell you a pack of Evolving Skies for like 12 bucks, insurance for 30 bucks is that there's definitely going to be a chance for the Umbreon in those packs. Like he is in one of those 36 packs. And I can think of a lot of people who would take that chance, especially if you had that extra money laying around. There we go. Who won the Meowth break? I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. I can understand every word just by the hand wave, says Chris, Texas. Ancient Origins didn't have many buy-ins. Mr. opened 4 and it ended. That's right. And you cannot buy into it anymore. So when we do a box break of that type, you're not allowed to buy afterwards. And there's a very important reason for that. I don't want the box breaks, when we open them early like that, to just turn into an opportunity for people to sort of analyze, oh, what's been pulled? Are the packs going to be hotter or colder? So it doesn't matter what gets pulled. The box is not for sale after the break ends, so it doesn't come back. Discounted packs now? No packs at all. There's no Ancient Origin packs at all. Actually, we might actually have Ancient Origin packs. Do we have one over here? No, I don't think I have any. Oh, wait. Here we go. Actually. Aha, I have one loose Ancient Origins pack. Whoa, so that price has to change to 42, because this was based off of a made-up price that I put together a long time ago. When I found this pack, I said, I think these used to go for 34. They do not go for 34 anymore. It is a much more expensive set. The price has changed over time, and I simply wasn't aware because I didn't bother looking it up, but I have now. Where are my stickers? Here we are. All right. There it goes. Makes me wonder if I should look up stuff like this Phantom Forces too. These are all for sale, by the way. But these are not on the regular menu. What were these? What were these resting on? There's some booster. There's some slabs back here. I don't even know what they are. What? I've got a 9 Charizard back here? Bro, what is this? I just got slabs laying around. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, man, I bought this for myself. I was trying out their grading company. Okay, crazy. I'm going to put this down here for now. I have a 9 Celebrations Charizard. That needs to be priced. Look at this. Was it because he looked so good? Was I like, why did he fail a 10? Yeah, I don't know. It must have been because he looked so good. Let's get him priced up. I probably set him aside to do a cross grade on him, but you know what? I'm not going to do that. Let's just get him sold. I'll take them, mister. Do you own any gold stars yourself? I have a gold star Charizard. Yeah. I could have bought the gold star Torchic, but I just don't want it. I think it's overpriced personally. There you are. Oops. I mean, I could buy the gold star Torchic right now in cash. I don't want them. I want to say that I have like a completed Rocket Returns collection. So that's my main motivation. My God, what is this? That's my main motivation to actually acquire the Torchic. Other than that, I would never buy that Torchic. Never. It's just a Torchic, dude. I'm not into Torchic. Torchic's just like a little chicken. Some people really do like Torchic. Cheese, for example, likes Torchic. But I don't have any sentimental attachment to it or anything like that. Alright, let's take a look at this Melizard. Celebrations, Charizard. Alright, here it is. Justice for my John. What? There you go. There is beautiful metal Charizard. One of the coolest cards from Sword and Shield era, by the way. I like this card so much that I let Matthew Fowler sell one to me at the height of the excitement for him. I let Mr. Matthew Fowler sell me this one. There it is. 2.4K, huh? I told him it's probably a terrible gamble. I told him I'm probably overpaying. I told him I shouldn't buy it. I told him when PSA starts grading them again, they'll go way down in price. Let's see. There's no metal ones for sale. I'm not seeing any metal CGC 10s for sale. But I'm going to check PSA prices right after this. Let's see. So it looks like a cheap one sold right here on April 25th. One sold for $1,800. Melizard, pristine 10. So, but I paid 2.4K, see? So, if I had just waited, I could have gotten it cheaper. And that's why I told him. I said, you know, I told him I'll probably get it cheaper if I just wait. And I bought it from him anyways. Let's see. Interestingly, I don't know why this is, but this one just sold on May 14th. That's a PSA 10 for 2.5K. That's very interesting. So 2.5K. And that sold, again, May 14th. And that is very close to this price. So that's the price for now. I don't know if it'll keep moving down, though. It might. Fine, I'll put my CGC 10 up. What? What are you talking about, Alex? That's interesting. That means if you bought the CGC 10, you got a better price on it. Keller Smith, shipping is done. Jeff Leon, 1 Clay Burst, 1 Sneaker, 1 Disney. Yes, very popular sets. Did you receive my card for grading? It was for PSA grading. Well, it's a Sunday, so I don't think I have. Did you check your own tracking? Just so when you printed me a label, presumably there's a tracking number. So why don't you go check up on that tracking and see where it's at, see if it says delivered. I put for SLAB-AWAY on the Gold Zard. There it is. It's gone, guys. Beautiful card, man. Really nice. You know, I have a bunch of 9.5s. I'm going to try and cross-grade them. I don't know if PSA cross-grades them. I hope they do. It's in some kind of sleeve. All right. Oh! So many mail-ins for John. Yeah, we need to get some mail-ins for John, man. We'll keep John full-time employed. He didn't give full-time hours last week. And I didn't even tell him, hey, you should clock out. I didn't tell him that, but he just kind of clocked down on his own. So, here we are. Here's Snow White. Mr. Was it Roger Gray? Who was it? No. Oh, Roger Gray was the guy who needed the update. I did find Roger Gray's order on John's desk. It's been graded, but it hasn't been encapsulated, so it's waiting encapsulation. Here, Daniel Corona made a generous donation of getting all these graded. So he's going to have all these fine cards graded up, and I'm excited to hand the grade out to him. I hope there's a lot of 10s. Here you are. It's just that I'm doubting whether the tracking's working, as it's been stuck on the same stage for like 5 days now. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I can tell you I haven't received it yet, so it might be working correctly. You never know what happens with the U.S. postal stuff. There you are. All right, Jeff Leon. Welcome back, Jeff. How's it going? Jeff, when was your birthday, Jeff? Thanks for the update, mister. I'm Roger. All right, Wrath is Roger. I got to remember that. Yeah, so your cards were with John's desk with the label printed out and everything. Because when it's a mail-in, when I'm done grading it, I print the label, and then I give John the label and the cards for encapsulation. I think John does this thing sometimes where he procrastinates on the mail-in grades in particular. I think they scare him a little bit. He likes to focus on the grades that come from this table because, you know, there's no research that has to be done. Sometimes you got to research the labels. It's a lot of work. I did it myself. Before John took over the encapsulating, I did all the encapsulating. And yeah, I mean, you got to be real careful not to not to identify the card wrongly, or it just looks really bad. You know, it's like, wow, don't you know what you're doing? It's like, I think I know what I'm doing. But there's so many cards out there, it's easy to make a mistake. So the research process is a big part. And actually, when you send cards into PSA, the first step is research. That's what it says. It says identifying your cards, because they have to make sure they get the right label. Inbound, out of customs for the past few days, and the ones I've sent in need to be cracked from old slabs. I should just change my icon to something pony. You'll remember the only guy buying ponies. Rubbish, it was just a weekend. Yes, another guy used to buy ponies. I don't remember his name. And then also Kara Nichols would buy the ponies too. Here we are. You know, this would make a funny slab break, wouldn't it? We'll do $15 on that. Jeff Leon's done. Is Jeff here? So Mr. Gentu says, this is Gentu, and I want all slabs shipped. Address is blank, 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 blank. All right. So I wonder if maybe the reason John couldn't find it is because it's under Lockland. So it looks like I need your phone number. Hold on. There we go. Mister, I'll take the gas lease, says Wrath. So, man, listen to that bass guitar. Alex PSX, spot for the Eevee Heroes. Alex is in. 151 gonna slap? Yes, I just placed a very large order. $6,000 from a vendor yesterday for 151. You know, I'm trying to determine how much I should buy of it. And what do you guys think? You think it's going to be super popular? You think it'd be sort of popular? What do you guys think about it? You guys would be proud. Got my sales license, and last night sold my first car. I am proud of you, Jesse. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. You know, salesman jobs are really fascinating because often you're paid on commission only. So it's scary. This is the deal. People are scared of that risk. People don't like risk. But when it comes to sales, sometimes the sky's the limit. So if you're good at selling and you could just sell anything, your opportunities in life increase. And that's because selling is a more skilled job than, let's say, stocking shelves. So if you work at Walmart, Walmart does the selling for you. You just stock the shelf for Walmart. You don't do any selling at Walmart. But, you know, if you get a job as a car salesman, now you got to convince people to spend money. And so it's just a higher paying, more skilled job. It's really fascinating. All right, Stephen Knoll is next. Mr. Stephen. I have faith in myself. I'm young and decent looking, I think. Yeah. That's a funny thing. Being a salesman, I think it helps to look good. it's a sad thing to admit. It's a human biology thing. You gotta looks max, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's easy to look good when you're young, too, by the way. It's when you get older. It's when you get older and you start getting those crow's eyes and double chin and your hair's receding and your clothing doesn't fit you the same way. You're like, when did I get lumpy? Isaac Schmutzer says, I'd like one spot in the Eevee Heroes box break, please. Isaac, I think you overpaid. Isaac, you sent 18. It's only 12. Thank you, Bestie. Love you guys. What's the donate for Wick? These cards have been available the whole time for donation. You donate $1 to me, and I write it down here. Okay, so when this reaches 0, it gets handed out to the crowd. But basically what you're doing is you're buying the crowd a card for $1. If everyone pitched in $1 here and there, this reaches 0. And this one's even more fascinating. With this card, we destroy it when it reaches 0. So this is a PSA 10 Vintage versus Charizard. And at 0, it gets destroyed. It gets removed from circulation. Why would we do that rather than give it away? Because when you remove it from circulation, it never enters the market ever again. So we like to, I call it a burner account, just like crypto, right? You get rid of some product a little bit over time, here and there, and this helps keep the value of the remaining product, the remaining inventory in the market. It helps keep it higher. If everyone practiced destroying a little bit, this would stop overinflation of Pokemon cards, which I think there is a lot of Pokemon card inflation. That's my perspective. You disagree. I hope Kingler Crabby gets an alt-art in 151. Much needed crab love. Oh, crap. Could I get store credit? Yeah, so you have $6. You can just tell me what you want, okay? Yeah, you have $6, Mr. Isaac. Roger Gray says 5 absolute discords. Been making heavy investments in free ones. I should play some Advanced Wars for you guys. Snip. I don't know who made these tunes, but they are crazy catchy. Me and Chat had an interesting discussion on what's better to invest in, slabs or sealed, but I really want your opinion. All right, so I'm capable of doing booster box breaks, and so I could easily just invest in booster boxes. I would say if you don't do breaks, slabs are actually pretty legitimate. They're small, they store well, you can put them into security well, and you can show them off on your social media. Because if I showed you like a box of Evolving Skies or a case of Evolving Skies, it's not going to move your PP. Your PP is going to stay limp like this. But if you show like a Gold Star Charizard, it's going to do like that. So I think that the slabs are the reason that the boxes go up in price. So they're closely related to each other, slabs and boxes. The question is, what price do you acquire the slab at, and what price do you acquire the booster box at? What you find generally with booster boxes, their price never goes down. Booster box prices stay level and go up. With slabs, that's not true. Slabs go up and down really erratically. And what that means is sometimes you get a slab when it's not worth very much, and then it climbs really rapidly in price. So there's a lot more variation in slab prices, and you can ask yourself, is this underpriced? Is this slab underpriced? But with booster boxes, you're always going to end up paying a premium for sealed booster box product. Nightmare Star. Oh, I thought that said alcohol. I was like, alcohol on these pony things? Wow, that's glamorous. Here we are. So it's the cards themselves make your PP go boing, but booster boxes do not. They're very kind of boring sort of investment. And then also, if you're not a box breaker, it could be hard to move the boxes later. Mister, that's it. This? Nightmare Star? Oh yeah, it says you are down there. Number 1, you are. Or -1 or something like that. That's it. That's the $10,000 pony. Is it really? How much is it? Mister, leave that on the table. Get express grading. Oh, I was just about to sleeve it up for you and put it in the Cool Kid box. All right. What do you think about what's happening on the border? It's sad. It makes me sad. I have a lot of mixed feelings. There you go. There you go. Roger Gray. Republicans call it an invasion. And I think invasion's kind of an aggressive term for it. But at the same time, you watch some of the footage, and it's a lot of young men, and they're like climbing the wall and shaking the barbed wire fence. And it's like, okay, a country just can't have that. That's just too, it's just too chaotic. But at the same time, you have you have a humanitarian problem where they're going, why would I live here when I can move over there and be able to have a much better life? And so I joked, what if America just took over management of South America? I joked about that, but where that comes from is this desire to not make it a scenario where they have to risk this huge, this huge migration over to a country where they're wanted by half the people and hated by the other half of the people, and they have to break all the laws to get in, and then even when you're in, you're really probably struggling and scraping by, and so the whole thing's kind of sad, and I hate to see it. And yeah, I think there has to be some sort of system. Here's the problem, which a lot of Republicans don't talk enough about. The reason they don't come in legally is because it takes too long. You get put on a wait list forever. So basically, it's like being told you don't get to come in. Okay, so if you want to talk about coming in legally, they would come in legally if there was a method to get in legally that didn't involve waiting for half of their life. So that's why they're coming in illegally. So then it becomes a conversation of how many people should we absorb from the rest of the world? How much immigration should one country have, basically? All right. So Roger Gray. Why did I write PSA down here? Roger, I think I'm going crazy. I'm sorry. He said express grading. Roger, I did that like a reflex. Here you go. You listen to any podcasts? I feel like you'd like Tim Dillon's. No, not really. I don't listen to any podcasts, but I'll flip through TikTok while I'm walking, and I absorb so much stuff when I'm doing that. Roger Gray. And I have financial guys I like to listen to. Like, you guys ever listen to Peter Schiff? He's great. Peter Schiff's great. So Roger Gray, I like Peter Schiff a lot. I learned things from Peter Schiff. Grab your bag. Took my grandpa like 20 years. Yeah, and that's why people are going, look, I'm just going to come in. And also, America hasn't been super strict about it. So they go, well, it seems like if you just try really hard, you can just kind of get in. So America hasn't been super strict about making sure that people don't come in illegally, because it's a conversation we constantly have. But so my feelings are that I feel very bad about it. I feel bad for the people who are stuck trying to just improve their lives. They're human. I'm a human being. They're human beings. I happen to be born on this side of the border, so it's very easy for me. But yeah, I mean, at the same time, there's people here in America who could use financial help. So how are we affording to house all of the migrants in hotels when there's people in the streets of California and New York and Philadelphia and they're just homeless? Why don't we put them all up in hotels first for free and have the taxpayers pay for that? But, one of the things about me, I'm real into low taxes and low socialism, right? I didn't receive any help when I was poor, when I ran away from home and I was homeless. Nobody was putting me in a hotel, and I just had to work like crazy to get to this point. And I feel like that's the right way to do it. I feel like don't be a burden on others. So I'm not really into socialist societies or welfare. I'm into capitalist societies and people scraping by. But, if you've got the initiative and drive and the ability to really make it on your own, you should go for it. But yeah, I've said this before. My opinion on immigration is that if you could get all the capitalists around the world who want to come in America and just bring them in, I'd say do it. I'd say just bring them all in. Bring all the capitalists into America. Don't wait. Don't make them stand in line. Don't make them break the law. Just bring all the capitalists. If someone's a genius and they want to come to America, just bring all the geniuses in. Like just do like an IQ test or something. I don't know, or like an education test. What kind of education have you finished? If they got degrees or they're real smart, why make them wait? When I was in school, when I was at Lindenwood University, there was a gentleman, I think it was from Malaysia, he said, and I was friends with him. His name was Hayne. He was one of the computer scientist officers for our little club, our group, and his name was Hein. He was super smart. He was good at programming, and he and I were sitting down one-on-one with each other, just talking about life. He was telling me about his family back home, how poor it is, the corruption, and he told me if he cannot quickly find a job right after his education in the same university that I'm going to, if he cannot quickly land a job, he'll be forced to go home because he has to find an employer who then pays for his legal thing for him to have a work visa. So there's like, he has to be vouched for to be able to stay in America. And I'm like, that's so stupid. Here you are. You're probably better at me than code. And so you're useful. You're useful for the economy. And we're going to ship you back home because we just don't like you, I guess. I don't know. So I don't know. If you've got somebody who's smart and productive, you want him in your country. You don't want him in another person's country. You're supposed to absorb all the successful, smart people, and then you're supposed to probably not absorb a bunch of homelessness. Now, that sounds very mean, but it's just rational. Like, look at California. They're struggling with all the homelessness. Well, yeah, because everyone migrates to California to be homeless there, and now it's a heavy burden on them. So, you know, and that's going to be this constant cat and mouse situation where there's people who don't want to pay for you to move in for free and become a burden on the social system. Especially socialist countries struggle with that. And that's why America shouldn't be a socialist country, so that everyone can come in and nobody complains about it. David Mallory says 1 in each mini slab. You got it. Anyways, Adhara Perez's IQ is 162, which is 70 points above the average and 2 points higher than Albert Einstein. Yeah, that's very cool. We are overpopulated. I mean, yes and no. Like out here in Lake of the Ozarks, we're not overpopulated. San Francisco, California, sure. So it depends on where you're talking about, but out here, plenty of room for people. You know, you could come out here and start a business and everything. All right, here it is. There's plenty of room, but a lot of people currently live in California, and they feel that the world's overpopulated because they live in California. They go, this is how it is everywhere. This affects me. This affects my life. But yeah, there's a lot of places they could go where there's plenty of room. Yeah, big empty. Look at what's the name of the state? I can't remember the name of the state. It's a state that's just like Colorado and is pretty close to it. And it's basically empty. There's like nobody living in that state. It's got like one of the lowest population counts for its size. Anyways, really tough subject. I'm sitting here in my air conditioning, enjoying my lake house. So I guess there is a bit of guilt you feel because you're like, man, these guys are really struggling. But you know, more than that, I know what it's like to struggle. And so that's the other reason why I feel compassionate about it. All right, so 1 in the large sub list. You got it. You got it. People say we are a nation of immigrants. I agree with that. But I also want to point out we were not a nation of socialism when that great immigration began. So nobody was paying to put all the immigrants up into hotels on taxpayer dollars when that happened, you know, 100 years ago or whenever it happened for Europe. Nobody was paying for that. But now you're asking people to pay quite a lot of money for that, and we have homeless that need help now. Wyoming, that's the one. I almost said it. I was going to say West Virginia, but I know that's not it. West Virginia is the poorest state, is it not? Something's wrong with West Virginia. It's like the cheapest state. Bigger than Colorado and 1 blank the population. Yeah, exactly. It's really fascinating because it's a very beautiful state. Tons of room over there. You could move all the immigrants into Wyoming. They could just have Wyoming. There's plenty of room in Wyoming. They could start a whole new city in there. And it could be called New Mexico or something like that, you know, New Guatemala or Nicaragua. And yeah, I think there'd be New Venezuela. There'd be plenty of room over there because it's just empty. If you look at the map, because I shopped for houses in Wyoming on the internet. I shopped Wyoming and I shopped Colorado as well. There's just chunks of empty nowhere where you could fit tons of people over there. But you know, and so when you say overpopulated, you're referring to California as overpopulated. 6 corrupted art, 2 clayburst. Some states are quite empty with vast nothingness. Plenty of room in them. But then how would you get infrastructure for people to actually live there? And that's difficult. Have you done the giveaway yet? Oh man, the giveaway. Homeless people should be sent out of the United States, and we let in the people that want to work and have a better life. You know what's funny about that, Don Silent, is I think that if we actually did that, you would have a bunch of I almost said Native Americans. That's funny. You would have a bunch of American-born people who are like, come on, bro, the government should pay for me. Sitting around and they're not doing anything. Maybe they're doing drugs. I don't know. But they're not working. You would actually ship them out, and they were born here, and then you'd bring in a bunch of immigrants. But guess what? The immigrants would probably be productive because they're like, yeah, I'm trying to get things done. I want to have a better life. I want my kids to live here. Whoa, look at this. 6 corrupted art sniping. I don't even know this guy's name. Does anyone know Gumby's name? His name's Gumby. That's Gumby's reindeer. That's Gumby's cereal bowl. But yeah, so it's funny because you would probably end up if you had that go on. If you said, let's get all the homeless people out, which again, that's very vicious. It's very sort of like cutthroat sort of maneuver. But if you did that, I mean, you'd deport a bunch of actual American citizens out of the country. It'd be funny to see that happen in the sense that we complain about the people coming into the country because they're foreigners, because maybe they're a different race than you, because you see it as an existential threat, an invasion. But then you don't talk enough about there's a lot of people in the country that are actual citizens, and I don't think they're helping things either. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, when am I going to get my UBI and stuff? Here we are, 6 corrupted art. You ready? I don't get enough welfare. Here we are. There's too much corruption to fix it. Or the immigrants will be ex-murderer or cartels. I have heard that one of the reasons people are escaping is because if you were in some of the more dangerous cartels, they will come and try to kill you for having left the cartel as sort of like a punishment. I've heard of that. I don't know how true that is. But yeah, I mean, if you're a young man and you say, what am I doing? I don't belong here. And then you're just trying to escape from that. Well, then, yeah, you better really escape because you don't want to get your head chopped off on a live leak video later on the internet. Stephen Noel says, SLAB-AWAY the Gold Zard. You got it, man. Check this out, guys. We got a really cool slab here. Golden Charizard. I wish we didn't have parties and just voted on specific issues instead. Yeah, I mean, it would probably roughly work out the same way. Remember, people voted Biden into office. People voted all Democrats and Republicans into office. So the politicians just reflect the will of the people anyways. So people say stuff like, well, it's the party. It's the party. Is it? I think it's just the American voter. Stephen Noel. I don't know if that's really the problem. There we go. SLAB-AWAY. If those cartel members wanted to get here, they will. That logic does not make sense. In my opinion, can't help the interstate to help the immigrants. We are doomed either way. The 4 new legendaries. I'd read that out loud. What's cutthroat is that the homeless, that attack people with knives and piss in front of everyone, so I would rather have that. Yeah, I'm lucky because here in Missouri, it's hard to be homeless. We get vicious winters and vicious summers and tornadoes and all the good stuff. So we don't have a lot of homeless people out here in Lake of the Ozarks, almost none. And so I never deal with that. And I remember going to Washington, D.C. for the first time. I was there for the pro-life march. I was Catholic. I was with my Catholic friends. And I was mind blown by the number of people at the train station who were homeless and just sitting there with cups out. And a homeless dude who was really creepy approached a girl who was in our group next to me. And he was trying to get her to give him money. And she looked totally bewildered, like she'd never seen anything like that before. And she probably hadn't. We were all young. And she didn't know what to do. And yeah, it stuck with me, obviously, because I remember it. And we just don't have that here. You guys have that in some places, but not here. Stephen Noel, I think if you go into the city of St. Louis and we have homeless there, but even that's not anywhere near what you guys have in places like D.C. or California or New York. All right, Stephen. Let's see. You're going to go right here under Stephen. May, Stephen, Noel, Metalzard, 9. his price was $250, and you paid $60, right? So what is that? $35 left over. So this should be $215 remains. All right, you got it, man. That's SLAB-AWAY, guys. Very popular. My grandma was Catholic. Such a cult religion. Scam, scam, scam. Well, I like the Catholic Church. I don't think it's a scam. It's one of the oldest religions. And no, if you want to talk about a scam, talk about the mega churches for the prosperity religions that tell you that if you give more money, you get a bigger seat in heaven. And the, you know, the, oh, hold on. This is really loud. The pastor's name is like Money Jr. or some crap like that. And he's wearing $1 million outfit and he flies a private jet or some crap like that. Okay, so that's a scam. The prosperity churches, those are like the opposite of what Jesus would have preached, in my opinion. But the Catholic Church has its own problems, right? So the Catholic Church has had the whole priest scandal problem, probably because men are not really well suited for never having sex their whole life. It goes pretty well against nature, in my opinion, to never have sex in your life. And I think that the priesthood does attract people who have sexual problems, like maybe they're attracted to kids. So I think the priesthood actually does attract pedophiles to it. People who, you know, don't want to act out on their sexual fantasies, so they go into, maybe I'm a priest or something like that. I don't know. All right. Next up, we got Roger Gray. He says, I'll buy that gasoline. You got it, man. Little boy. I legit put Catholic on page with devil worship. What about Catholic priests and kids? Yeah, that is a serious problem. And again, I think there is an actual explanation for it. The Catholic Church obviously does not tell anyone to have sex with kids. Honestly, what the Catholic Church would actually teach about that subject is you go straight to hell for that. That's what the Catholic Church teaches, right? Because that's a mortal sin. So Catholic Church teaches this thing called mortal sins, and you go to hell for that for all eternity. There's no way out of hell if you go there. So it's a very serious crime, and it's still a problem for them. And I think it's because you got these priests with all this pent-up sexual needs, and they just have no way of getting their needs taken care of because the church has not allowed them to have sex. So, and I don't know if it ever will. I don't know if it ever will. Just like the Catholic Church is against contraceptives. Eric J. Lopez. Hello, mister. I have a small bag. 1 Super Mario, 1 Minecraft. You got it, man. 1 Super Mario, 1 Minecraft. Michael Jackson, probably Catholic. Oh, my God. He was just a practicing Catholic. No, that's ignorant. That's ignorant. You're ignorant. I like Michael Jackson. I won't have any Michael Jackson slander in this stream. What was the box you showed in the thumbnail? That's Eevee Heroes. We have an Eevee Heroes box break today, guys. Jump into that. $12 a spot, 30 spots. It is moving very fast, much faster than the Ancient Origins break was. There we are. You're ignorant. God, Michael Jackson was so talented. Just going to pretend he was not guilty. Just going to look away. Here's King Boo. Birdo and Yoshi. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh. Boo Golf and Basketball Mario. He's a basketball Italian. Can we keep the pack sealed on the box break? No, they all have to be opened. All the packs have to be opened. I'm sorry. That's to make sure there's no kind of searching going on or anything like that. They all got to be opened. You should jump in either way, though, okay? Ooh, beautiful. Oh, it's only $12. Not like a super... Maybe if they were really expensive, maybe then we'd do it. Maybe we would, like, weigh them or something, because I've heard they can be weighed. Wow, you got Mario. Very nice. Eric J. Lopez. That was the Super Mario pack. I'm almost out of those. I ought to replenish them or see if there's a new set. Mister's my religion. Yeah, I believe there could be a God, and I hope he's nice if there is one. So that's where I'm at when it comes to religion. I'm not Catholic anymore. I was raised Catholic. Catholic Church, in my opinion, has some of the best art, okay? It's like if you enjoy old historical art, Catholic Church wins, dude, hands down. They have, I don't know what it is about them. They just got a taste of the flair, of the pizzazz, man. And that's why a lot of movies, get their inspiration for the evil religious person from the Catholic Church, because they got all the outfits, they got all the hats, they got all the, all the music. So a lot of bad guys are inspired by the Catholic Church. All right, there we go. Eric J. Lopez. Thank you, Eric. I don't believe in God. Well, he doesn't believe in you, these nuts. You're gone. Poof, you're vanished. Pokies is my Bible. Oh, are they? The Pokemon Card Bible. I should write a book called The Pokemon Card Bible. Howdy, mister. What's up, Pokey Sly? Eric Lopez. Did I miss the box break? Not yet. It's still going. But if God is real, he's an asshole kid with a magnifying glass burning ants. Yeah. I mean, people make that argument. If God was real, I wouldn't worship him. I'd tell him, how dare you, because of all this bad stuff. I think there is already a Pokemon Bible. Yeah, I would write the real Bible. I need to price these already. I'm tempted to just keep them. I feel like this is such a nice pair. Why sell them? They're both 5.5s. They give you a really lovely holder for very collectible cards. Look at them. How much for the right one? Well, these would be sold as a pair, no doubt as a pair, because they were graded together. They got the same grade together, and they belong together. They really do. I have this one as a PSA 10. I paid $7,000 for a 10, and I love it. It's one of my favorite cards. I would fight Jesus. All right, what do we got next? Short line tonight. Here's Jennifer Yap. 3 soldiers returns. You got it, Jen. Miss Jen. First verse of Pokemon Bible should be, thou shalt be age of 10 to catch Pokemon. Here we go. Buffering. Am I going crazy, or are CGC slabs normally cloudy around the outside? You are dreaming, because it's actually PSA cards that are cloudy. The CGC cards are less cloudy than the PSA slabs. Here we are. You ready? No, is there no buffering now? All right, let's get started. All right, there we go. Don Silent says buffering. I'd ask Jesus why I get cold pulls. If there was a God, I wouldn't get so many cold pulls. Okay, Unaleska showed up. SGC has the nice black foam. I'm not having any issues. Ooh, Warrior of Light, full art. Beautiful. Wow, that's such a cool card. Okay, that's a good pull. And nope, that's not going to have any teeth in it. Only for a second. Here's Pandemonium. Oh, no, it's a Pandemonium. That means there's pandas everywhere. Thank you, Jen. Jesus lives next door to me. Okay, that's for Jennifer. Jennifer. When are you going on another morning hike question stream? I could probably do one today if I wanted to. Actually, my legs are really sore. I went on my hour walk just like normal, but I went indoors. So indoors, I've not broken my streak. I noted doing the indoor walk's like 100 times easier. It's smoother. It's air conditioned. I don't climb any hills. And yeah, I just way more comfortable. The outdoor walks are excruciating as you go up and down those hills. Those hills kick your butt. Roger Gray, Express Grade, the Nightmare Star Pony. It's a secret, ultra rare, and has -1 for the number. All right, I pointed that out to John. Okay. Really nice, man. Congratulations on that, by the way. Exercise isn't supposed to be comfortable. True. But, if you can also exercise too hard, but I'm not saying that. It's just that I walked indoors and I realized it's a much easier exercise indoors. Fresh air is good. Hey, chat, quick question. Do you all know how long Star's redemption cards take to get back? They take a very long time. Jennifer's card is still not back, and she was done before the other guys. I need to find out why live chat keeps switching to top messages. Mister, buy them out. Imagine Death Note ability. Half your lifespan, but you can see the hit cards in a pack. Oh my god. Well, you'd definitely be wealthy. PSA should buy out tag grading. Tag grading? Alright. Do you guys like the morning walks? We only had like 18 viewers last time. Gerardo Salas. One Disney for Gerardo Salas. Here it is. Any free stock tips today? You know, I have not been buying any stocks or paying attention to the stock market. I'm on a spending freeze after having paid my taxes. I've a very low cash laying around, and I don't like that. So at the moment, all I'm doing right now is saving up a wad of cash. And so I like to have a wad of cash laying around all the time in case of an emergency. So I'm replenishing that as we speak. Gerardo. Let's see. Buy some stocks, buy a simple mutual fund, and never look at it again. Just walk away from it. Add to it every month, but never. Don't care if it goes up. Don't care if it goes down. What are your opinions or options on robo investors? They're great. I have no opinions on them. Over or under 20K. These fools think they can snipe Steamboat out of one pack. Well, they're not foolish for that. It's a legitimate thing. It happens on this channel all the time. So my job is to open packs. I've been doing it for almost 4 years. Happens all the time. The thing is, your odds are very low. But yeah, if Steamboat Willie right now is in one of my cases, he might be, because I got multiple cases laying around. And if he's in one of them, one day, one of you guys will open that pack, and your order might have been a single pack. But he's going to get pulled if he's in the... Now, the real question is whether or not he's in those cases. I don't know. Hopefully. All right, next up we got 6 Corrupted Art, 1 Sneaker Bunko. You got it. I wanted the gummy one, but Nightmare Star's nice price too. 3 ultra rares from this box. Pretty damn good box. Just get dollar bills, Mr. Bam Fat Wad. What? What's the minis currently? What's up, Aaron? Let's take a look at the minis, everybody. Oh! Woo! All right. That's like the best card, man. I can't believe that I was just talking about how I see that all the time. This is like the $1,400 card you see for sale back there. And 6 Corrupted Art just got it on 1 pack. Oh, I feel sorry for Cheese now because he comes in and buys 1 pack all the time. I kind of wish Cheese had pulled this. But that's not up for me. That's up to RNGesus. And 6 Corrupted Art, you've been chosen today. Congratulations. That's so funny. David, you said that at exactly the wrong time about 1 pack snipes, because this is a $1,400 snipe. Well, presumably it grades well. Will it grade well? It looks pretty good, so I think it'll grade well. No way, that's $1,000, says TRH. It's a really expensive one. Let's go find the price on it, because mine's a CGC 10. Let's see what the price is on it. What's the name on this card? I don't remember the name on this card. Well, I can just say WEISS Sneaker Bunko, and then sort by highest price. 6 Corrupted Art isn't loud enough right now. I know nothing about that set. Oh my God, she doesn't even know what she just pulled. You've just pulled like maybe the second most expensive card out of the set. I think there's like one other card that's as expensive as this one. So hold on. We're looking for one for sale. Let's type in Sneaker Bunko. There you go. Sneaker Bunko. There's not even a PSA version of this card for sale. Let me check CGC real fast. All right, so let me show you what you just pulled. So this is the card you just pulled. Funko Pop Fan. Funko Pop Fan, that's familiar. 2000. Funko Pop, isn't he in our stream? Look at that. He wants 2,000 for that card. Now I'm excited. I'm lucky tonight. That's so funny. Yes, you're very lucky tonight. Here we go. So this is the Black Label version of it. They want $3,000 for Black Label. There we are. And I actually have one of these for sale too for $1,400. See, I get you guys the good quality product. I don't mess around. We get the good stuff. I have an interview tomorrow with the company I've wanted to work for since I was done with college 13 years ago. Nice, man. We have a Funko PDX, I think. Oh, okay. So it might be different people. Wow, man. Wild stuff. So that is going to be the top pull from this stream, and probably for a while, because that's a really expensive card. You still got booby cards anyways, too. You got these lovely booby cards. Man, it's making me feel like I should have just opened a whole nother case of Sneaker Bunko for myself, because I feel like there's so much value in the Sneaker Bunko set. There you go. Send it to BGS. You could send it to BGS. You could send it to PSA. You could send it to CGC. Some people like to send to BGS to try and get the black label. Mister, I feel like people do not non-consensual things with that card. Probably. But here we are. There you go. You got the same one. Crazy, man. I see it for around 850 raw. Crazy. All right. This is your best pull on the channel so far. Six corrupted art. I saw it coming out and I was like, no way, dude. Beckett? Yeah, so that's Beckett. But yeah, you can send it with any company, technically. Some people like to try and get that black label. Okay. We are going to... I'm going to contact Mike's side and let him know we have a hit, because he's going to make a short out of that, too. So that's the fun thing. If you pull a big card on this channel, you get a short, too. So I'm telling Mr. Mike's side... This one got pulled at 101. So Mr. Mike's side will scrape through the stream and collect that video. And again, here's that same card. Crazy, right? You have to think about how many packs had to be open to run into that. But yeah, so going back to that subject of Steamboat Willie, it's not true that we don't pull big hits out of a single card snipe. It happens more than you think. So you can give it a try. The thing is, it's unlikely. It's unlikely. It's truly unlikely to occur. But when it does, it feels pretty good. And I say when, not if. Because eventually it does happen. Mister's holding twins. Okay, cool. Wow, what an order, man. Wild stuff. Next up, we got 6 corrupted art. Small slab break with Venusaur, Celebi, and Rocket Zapdos. So I was talking about you can just start a break if you just buy $5 into it with the Venusaur Celebi. Oh, that was like, where'd that go? That was back here now. All right, so you like these, huh? So she's starting a break on these. How does the card stock feel on that girl card? The card stock, I mean, like any card, it doesn't feel special. It feels about the same. There we go. Or chat, are they like chrome? No, they're not chrome. They're not chrome. They're like any regular cardboard. They're like any regular card. Double time. Didn't we do this slab already? It's a little thicker. I just trimmed my nails and it actually makes doing this harder. They're like a regular holographic card, like just like a Pokemon. Throw that over there. Oh, well, like a textured Pokemon card, I should say. Is the card sticky? Not yet. 1 out of, what, 7? And since this is 70, this is 1 in 70 divided by 5, which is like 14. 1 in 14. All right, there they are. Now, oh, and then we add your name to it. Well, now we got a ton of breaks going on, guys. 6 corrupted. What's up, Dylan? How's it going, Dylan? All right, so now we got like 5 slabs being broken. That's kind of excessive, but it is what it is. Yeah, how cool, man. How neat. I think people would join those. Yeah? Daniel Corona, Eevee break. So the Evolutions box break, Eevee Heroes, is moving. Moving much faster than... Oh, wait. Wrong card. Here it is, Eevee Heroes. Moving much faster than the other breaks. Here it is. Now watch this drive. Alex, the big pull magic is in the air. Pull that Willy. 2 in the Zapdos mini. Wow, Andres Melkor jumped in right away. So here's Daniel Corona. Okay. How many cards are in the Eevee Heroes packs? It's just a handful. You're really just going to pull like a holo or not, and then the hits, because where the bulk will be sent away. Andres Melkor. There it is. Is there only 29? Well, there's 30 packs. Bulk and cheap. Eevee, yeah, Eevee Heroes break. Okay, bulk and cheap is jumping in. There you go, bulk cheap. We got to keep the big pull hype going. Someone open some Pokemon. Right. Okay, Patrick Strader with the bigger order. 3 spots in the Eevee Heroes. Okay, Eevee Heroes is actually popular right now. Go, Patrick Strader. Isaac Lopez, 50 on my SLAB-AWAY. Thank you, Isaac. Okay, Mr. Isaac Lopez. And he said 50 on my SLAB-AWAY. So you had 425. That's a 375 remaining. Thank you. All right. Mr. Andrew Sager, he says $90 for my SLAB-AWAY. You got it, Andrew. Real short line, by the way, guys. If you're new, why don't you place an order for the first time? This goes down to 90. Boom. All right, Mr. Sager. Sager. Steven Mitz, 2 Disney. You got it. I want Booby, Sneaker, Bunko Girl. What, for a break? For a break, is that what you mean? We are. $8 order. You get a free slab. That's true. Happy Mother's Day to you all. What's up, One Thug? Oh, yeah, it's Mother's Day. So did you guys get your mom a present? Steve Mitz. Oh, very nice. I know somebody who wants this. Christine. Christine wants this, and she'd probably trade you for it. Or buy it from you. Oh my gosh, it's really... Rip wallet, says Alex. There you are. Lovely. There we go. Damn it, I was just gonna order, says Funko. Steven Mitz. Hey Funko, do you have one of these slabs for sale on eBay? We found a guy with the name similar to you. It was Funko Pops, though, I think. Steven Mitz. Future mother-in-law and mom. Steven Mitz. No, it's now National Chocolate Chip Day. National Chocolate Chip Day? They make sugarless chocolate chips now. Did you know that? They're still really high calorie, though. No, it wasn't me, mister. Ah, all right. Bryce Wolf. 3 in the Venusaur Celebi break. 1 in the Zapdos Mini. Wow, you weren't wrong, 6 Corrupted. See, look, you're better at picking this out than I am. 1 Zapdos. So this is going to say 4. Bryce Wolf. Probably because you guys like being in these. You know what it is you want to make available. 2, 3, 4. Bryce. Oh, whoa. I got a good eye. What's up, Mr. Arian? Arian? Maybe it was Arian. After the Infinity Nut, Biden is on a special assignment today. Hershey giving out free chocolate chip ice cream for the holiday. Chocolate, chocolate chip. Oh my God. All right, give me a minute. Okay, so now we've got, to refresh, we've got 6 corrupted art, 1 spot in the Eevee Heroes, and 1 Disney. 6 corrupted says, let's try again. Let's see if we get a double hit. Here we go. So out of the Eevee Heroes, you're hoping to pull the Umbreon, which goes for a lot of money still. Okay, Eevee Heroes. Disney. My mom goes to college. That's an old one. Only 1 person bought some spots. Mr. opened them and then closed the box. Here we are. Mr., did you finish your case of Bud Light? Still sipping it. I'm still sipping it. That's Mickey Mouse. I gotta learn how to do a proper girl voice. Ugh. Did you ping the Discord? I'm pissed. Let me double check. Did I not ping the Discord? I never pinged the Discord, guys. I'm so dumb. I never pinged the Discord. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I'm going to ping it right now. All right. Oops. Oopies. Let's get that ping going. Okay. Nice. Nice. Ooh, I like this song that's about to start playing. What is this? New Bud Light ad. Sucks. Bring back Dylan. Oh, yeah. Bring back Dylan. Here's Apom for Neo Revelation. Oh, that's a cute card, man. Neo Revelation, Apom? So weird. That's what I said when I joined the stream. I never got a notification. I'm sorry. I thought you meant like a YouTube notification. What's your favorite slab in your whole collection? Oh, that's a great question. Usually it's whatever I bought last. So, you know, right now that would make it the Gengar. I got it right next to me, actually. I don't know why. I could put him away, but I actually like him being nearby. This guy right here. Masaki Gengar. He was a cheap $12,000. That's $12,000 Masaki Gengar. Okay, so let's see. That's your Disney. Let's get this in your bag. Ugh. Love that Typhlosion slab. He's nice. Cheap. Yes, I bought it outright for $12K. Very cheap. Let's see how much he goes for now, if there's one for sale. So there's only one for sale, but that doesn't mean that he's correctly priced, okay? Could just be a guy showing off, saying, look, I've got one. But there's only one for sale, and it's this one for $44,000. I think that that's a ridiculous price. But take a look at the name of the person selling it. His name's King Yu Masaki. So he must collect the Masaki cards, and so he's just showing off. That's all he's doing. I don't think he really thinks it's going to sell at that price. But if we check sold, maybe we'll get an idea. Hold on. So here's the one I bought. It's right here. 11.5, but after taxes, it's 12. Because you pay a lot of taxes. And then other than that, there's no other ones in Buy It Now. It's just a really rare card. I think it's... this card is Pop 58. And you guys know how popular... here we are. You guys know how popular Gengar is. He's real popular. And if you look at all listings, it's no different. There's no auction of this card. So this is an unusual card because it's never for sale. You can't ever find it. Yeah, really hard to find for sale. I thought about doing a really big break on a Misaki Gengar, but at a lower grade maybe. So I thought about doing that. Problem is, he's already really expensive. All right. Anyways, let me get this out of the way. Can't let him be the only Misaki Gengar listed. Yeah, 12K. That's a card I really like. I'm happy I have him in my collection. And it's one of those things where, let's say I want to get a video trending on TikTok. I've done it. I've trended, not trending, but with a lot of views. I've gotten a lot of videos with really good views. All I really got to do is get all my most expensive cards together and make a video showing them off, and that tends to do well. And so that's sort of like the power of holding very collectible cards. You get, people look at you, and then they follow you, and then you have followers. Taven Richardson says, time for my $1,000 card, Mr. May RNGesus bless me. 8 Paramount War. Well, you did it wrong. You did it wrong. What you did was you bought 8 of them, Taven, so that's not the way. But hold on, so you bought 8 Paramount War, but I don't know if that's English or Japanese. So give me a second. Star Wars, One Piece. So 8 of them. You must have bought the Japanese one. Okay, because he's cheaper. You buy 1 pack to get the $1,000 card. I was in a card shop in Japan last week and saw the Misaki for an absurd amount of yen. Next to it was a Japanese fossil Gengar in a 10. I chose that instead. Yeah, I really like Misaki Gengar, and if I was rich, I'd just keep buying them. So rare on top of rare, if anything in mint condition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. I show them my energy cards. I really want to get into card drawing, but you know, when I'm off work, I don't have any free time to do stuff like drawing. I really do just spend all my time with my wife. We hung out today. We played some games today. We were playing Advanced Wars together. Okay, you ready? I got an order with just snipes in it. Get ready, mister. Okay, sounds good. Snipes only tonight, guys. I made a video of my real Bitcoin and got 1.2K in 2 days. Nice, man. Real Bitcoin, you mean like a physical coin and it has like a Bitcoin address on it or something like that? I forgot to specify that I wanted 1 spot in the Eevee Heroes break. I sent a penny message as well, just so you know when you get to my order. Mistress, the future. Just do AI art. No, it's better if, like, let's say I recorded a full video of me drawing the card and you guys got to see it made from beginning to end. So, like, I think that has more value than some AI art. Okay, here's this guy. This guy. Look at him. He's so nice. Okay. This girl with the busty boobs. Okay. And here we have strong man with his hands. And finally, holographic guy. It's holographic guy. Okay. Boop. Throw this away and sleeve this guy up. That's Taven Richardson. Mr. Taven, let's find your bag. What do you think, Taven? Did it all work out? Ugh. Taven, I'm telling you, if you'd ordered a single pack, it would have been the biggest hit. RNGesus has forsaken me. Have you drilled any cards lately or cut any booster packs? RNGesus is like any god. He requires sacrifice. Next up, we got James Zamuzakis. James Zamuzakis. Hey, mister, $15 for 3 spots on the Venusaur Celebi. Damn, dude. What the hell? All right, it's sold. It's gone. Well, James, we're going to find out the outcome. James. Sacrifice to get good card. I don't think the scissors have been fed. Here we are. Let's see what we got, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ready? And one piece. Dylan Ralph has already thrown a number out there. Hold on, Ralph. Wait till the shuffle's over a little bit. All right, now somebody. Pokeslice says 3 as well. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 6 corrupted art on 1. Sorry. Bryce Wolf. Grace. Bryce Wolf on 3. On 4? Oh, man. Bryce just got it right before you, James. I'm sorry. You both went in by 3 spots. Imagine if 6 corrupted art got it, though. That would have been pretty wild. All right, so it's gone. This is going to Bryce. How did you know, Bryce? He's got a crystal ball. Okay. See, I looked at my computer screen for the name. I almost wrote James down, but I know it goes to Bryce. I can't always be lucky. Well, you've done extremely well tonight, so you got nothing to worry about. 5 spots on Rocket Zapdos. Damn, dude! 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's James. Zam. Ooh. Zakis. Zamazakis. Haha. Can you help me? I've been looking for Dark Jolteon and Light Jolteon. Problem is, the only sellers are outside of the UK, and so I'll pay a lot in customs. Wonder if you had any. I don't have either of those cards for sale, but as you know, when you buy cards from me, I will help you with those customs. eBay will not. eBay will force you to pay the full amount on the customs. But yeah, we'll get you a better price on the customs. Customs are ridiculous. Could you just ship it with other products? So cancel out the customs equivalent, if you know what I mean. So I do not buy things for you on eBay and then ship it for you to help avoid customs. I just have these cards for sale, and if you were to buy one of these, we could work together on the customs. I had another guy ask me, it was a guy in South Korea, and that was CS Man, and he asked me to do that one time. It's like, it's a bad idea. I don't want to be involved in that. But if you're buying off the table, I'll help you. So I should have a $20 credit. My username is Sunny August. Sunny August. All right, James, give me a second. Yeah, I don't want to become just like some guy who buys stuff on eBay to help people get around customs. Soup. That'd be weird. You know what I mean? There we go. If we were related, if you and I shared a baby mama. All right, thanks, James. Elaine Sanko, 2 spots in the Eevee Heroes. Eevee Heroes selling very quickly. Could finish tonight. Jump on in. Much more popular than the previous box. There we go. I remember when Mr. sent money to CS mom's credit card. Bless that woman. Yeah, right. He wanted a refund, and he was mad because I sent it back through the same PayPal I received it through. And he was like, no. And it was like because it was going to his mom's credit card or something. I was like, why you got your mom's credit card? Christine Andrews says, hello, mister. Can I get one Chili Disney Willy pack? Yes. I believe Christine pulled the Darth Vader on a single pack too, didn't she? Can I please keep any Minnie Mouse cards? Okay, Minnie Mouse. Can I buy a box of Eevee Heroes? I can't do that. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, I don't know. The problem is with the acquisition of new boxes of Eevee Heroes. So I consider it a limited thing that I own. And she said Minnie Mouse. All right, no Minnie Mouses in there. This really doesn't deserve its own sleeve. It's just one card. There we go. Christine. Where's Christine? Did you get your own box yet, Christine? No. Michael Dice, Ryan Shapiro. Oh, here we are. Whew, you got a large bag. Would you buy Black Label Poker Charizard for 50K? Personally, no. Personally, no. I would wait for it to be a more reasonable price than 50K, which sounds outrageous. If it was like Black Label, Yellow Deck, Charizard, I would assume that it might have a value around 10K. 50K is outrageously expensive. 10K is a lot all by itself. But yeah, you could do a lot with 50K. Why would you spend it on that poker card? Besides, more poker cards have yet to be graded. Jacob Underwood says one Unbroken Bonds. So I think I need one of these for the Unbroken Bonds then. One Hidden Fate. I don't believe I have a bag. You got it, Jacob. New bag. Did you see how the tag team full art Pokemon cards from Sun Moon are skyrocketing? They are? That's great. That's great. I like to hear that because when card prices jump like that, it provides evidence to people that cards do eventually go up in price. People need that evidence to purchase cards confidently. And the evidence is proof that there is demand for them. If there was no demand for them, if it's all just some bubble, people would be like, I'm out of here. And honestly, if it was a bubble and it popped, I'm just going to jump in and buy after the bubble pops because I'm not going to sell what I have. I'm just going to keep going. That's my job. I'm all in on card collecting. I really believe in this hobby. And it's not just Pokemon, but the entire idea of collectibles. So even if I wasn't doing Pokemon cards, if I was doing some other collectible. Here's Diglett. Yeah, I'm all in on collectibles. I think what happens is humans make enough money to meet their basic needs, and then they go, well, now I need to spend all this extra money on something for fun. Oh, I like that. Squirtle. Oh, these are just the Hidden Fate cards. The Hidden Fate commons aren't really worth anything. There's like a million of them out there. But this Unbroken Bond Squirrel is really cute, so here you go. There you go. Jacob, let's get you a bag. I'm pissed. Gotta catch them all. I have the Arceus, Dialga, Palkia, PSA 10 Altards. It's my favorite, and I pulled it myself. Ouch, says PokeSly. What's your opinion on the Florida immigration law? I didn't hear about it, Purple Urkel. You will have to inform me about the immigration law. Jacob Underwood. I think a lot of Republicans are kind of unsure how they should feel, you know, because I think that the urge is to demand following of the laws. That is a very conservative thing. But at the same time, I think there is this aspect of the conservative Republican Party that's Christian, it's charitable, it wants to help people, it has empathy for others. So I think it's difficult because it's like a conflict and there's no easy solution. And then there's some that are like, no way, Jose, man, get him out. Right? So there's some of them are just really sure about it. I like the death penalty for pedos. I pull it myself. I have the Arceus, Dialga, Palkia, PSA 10 Altard. It's my favorite. Ouch. Gotta catch them all. I'm pissed. They can all come here to my lake house. We'll set up tents. We'll trade Pokemon cards. Stephen Knoll says, hey, Mr. 2 Pokebras. All right, 2 Pokebras. You ready? Actually, they probably could come to Lake of the Ozarks. There's a lot of room in Lake of the Ozarks. Here we are. What we got? Zamazenta, Rillaboom, Dreadnought, Lucario. Ooh. We've got Greninja, Zacian, Rocket Zapdos, Flying Pikachu, Pikachu. So, okay. It's an okay pack. What stands out to me is the Greninja, the Rocket Zapdos, and the Pikachu. Those are all really nice. That's pack number 1. Any business that has immigrants working for them would get a fine. Well, unless they're getting paid under the table. You ready? Ooh. Hypno, Golbat, Ivysaur, Rhyhorn. Oh, wow. That's nice. Oh, that's from the cheer. That's good, man. That's a good pull. Infernape. Damn, dude. Little bonus card, Save up this Ivysaur. Is it too late to get Eevee Heroes? Filling up fast. You place an order now, you'll probably still get in. Immigrants would no longer be able to get a driver's license in Florida. There are only 2 Pokebras left, I believe. Yeah, there's only 2 Pokebras left. I did not refill the Pokebras. I need to refill them badly. They've been very popular. I can see why you guys are tempted by these, because I put actual good stuff in them. I mean, you open up booster packs all the time. I watch you guys, and all you get is like basically this. They would no longer be able to get a driver's license in Florida. I mean, they're already ready to break the law to get in the country. I don't think that them not being able to get a driver's license is going to stop them from driving. It's just going to cause, well, I don't know. It's an interesting thing, because if they can't get a driver's license, can they get insurance? Because I'm concerned about that. I mean, how do you get insurance if you... Maybe you can. I don't know. Do you have to provide your license to get insurance? Maybe you don't. Stephen Knoll, need a new bag. I thought the Pokebro box was looking thin. Yeah, it's only got 2 packs left, I'm afraid. Mister would rather have good food or good sex. Having one excludes the other. Good sex every single time. Good sex. We are Stephen Knoll. Food is nice, though. Probably when I'm too old to get it up anymore, I would choose good food. So if I was much older, I'd probably choose good food. And I'd be like, I can't get it up. Although maybe the concept is that you could have sex again, and it would be good. Because if that was true, if I was like 70 and I could have good sex once again in life, I would once again go straight to good sex. You know what I mean? I'd be like, F food. Right back to good sex. Stephen Knoll. I wonder if guys get good sex at the age of 60 or 70. I like to think they do, but I don't know. So the Pokebros aren't as good as the live customs. Well, the Pokebros have sold out. The live customs haven't. I think the problem with the live customs right now, the live customs are in direct competition with another product, and it's these guys. So these are the mini breaks for $5. You get in here, and when the list fills up, one person pulls the slab for $5. They're exactly like the live customs. Live customs do the same thing. They give you slabs. But the difference is you can buy in at a lower price, $5, and you can kind of control what you're getting. So I think people probably go, I want this Zapdos. And so that's probably why you see a decline in sales in the live customs now that we've got these little breaks going. It's interesting though, because the live customs are faster and easier to manage. But I don't really care about the extra work. Dominic Tollefson. Okay, so he would like spot number 22 in the Eevee Heroes. Okay. I can do that. I don't really care. Dominic Tollefson. He didn't say new bag, did he? Got a job after graduating university. Damn, dude. Congratulations, man. Accomplishments. Hey, that means you guys, some of you guys have been hanging out with us long enough to finish college. How cool is that? I'm glad to hear that, Dominic. Graduating was a very proud day for me. Even though I speak disparagingly about college, I was still very proud of myself. Basically, I accomplished a goal that I dreamt about ever since I ran away from home when I was 17. And I accomplished that goal on my own with no financial help from anyone except the government. So government is my daddy. But, yep, I did it all on my own. I graduated when I was 28, I think. I think I was 28 when I got my degree. So I did it quite a bit later in life. But I still got it done. And now I have a fancy piece of paper and plenty of student debt. So have fun with your student debt. Yeah, now you got to pay back your student debt. Damn it. Drew Hogan, 3 Disney packs. All right, Drew Hogan, are you ready? 3 Disney packs. I started watching you about a year into my program. If I could ask, what kind of degree did you get? Rand hasn't posted in Food Channel. What's a live custom? So if you're new, these are the live customs. They look like the Pokebros because they're very similar to the Pokebros. These live customs give you a chance for a hit and a chance for a miss. If you get a miss, I call it a cold pull. So let's see. I'll open this one randomly. That's a cold pull. All you get for $20 is this really cheap, simple piece of cardboard. You don't get anything good. But you're hoping for a hit to show up. Like, let's try another one. How about this one? Okay. So this is a hit. And if we flip it around, it says, oh, you don't want that one. That's 20 General Mills. All right, you'll get 20 booster packs of General Mills. Of course, you could trade that one back to me for, I think, $60. If you don't want it. And what we do is we shuffle the live customs. So every time one is purchased, we shuffle it like that so that we don't know what the next pack is. Okay? The pulls in the live customs look kind of like this. Look, so this is a bag of Cardconomist cards. This is a free one, basically. So instead of getting a blank, you know, like an energy card for your cold pack, you get some Cardconomist graded cards. I do that just to be nice because I like to make it a little bit better. But look at this, Ghastly. It's kind of nice. So he's in there. PSA 10 versus Typhlosion. He's in the live customs. You could pull that card for 20 bucks. But you might not. Giratina, he's in here. PSA 10 Giratina, that's in the live customs. And a lot of other things are in the live customs. They're very full of things. But, you know, I don't talk about them very often because it used to be that everyone just knew what was in there. Do I get a slab, Drew Hogan? You sure do. All right, now give me a second, though. I got to get more Disney boxes. Welcome, Mr. Drew Hogan. Nice to meet you. Okay, we got some boxes here. The motto you have to understand for live customs, you might get a hit, but it's unlikely. Yeah, I mean, your odds can be as bad as 1 in 15. That's why I tell people to be safe, because some of the slabs in the box are about $300. Or your odds could be much better than that, because we shuffle each time, right? All right. Hope I did it right. I bought 2 Eevee Heroes packs. I don't know if there's a limit. There's no limit. There's no limit. Do you have any slabs of Wigglytuff? It's funny you asked that. I do. I have Wigglytuff Crystal Guardians for like 500, I think. I don't know where he went. He's somewhere. Crystal Guardians Wigglytuff. Have you had any multi-hit back-to-back RN? Jesus is fickle. Drew Hogan, is there anything good in GM? In GM, what does that mean? Here we are. It is in forestry. I'm going to be tending the forests of Canada. Oh, very interesting. So you're going to be tending forests in Canada. Wow, that's really interesting, man. Here we are. Here we are. Okay. So you've got like an environmentalist kind of job almost. Oh, beautiful. That's cool, man. Doot. And here's Peter Pan. Jim is in Grandma. He's asking for prune juice. Oh, is there anything good in the General Mills? Yeah, so the main pull is going to be a Ponyta pull that comes out of there. And that card is not super common. Actually, I think I have a complete General Mills collection to the side. Maybe I can pull it up. Drew, you did good, man. You pulled this Disney stamped card. And now we're going to get you a free slab. Wait a minute. So if you guys didn't know this, we give you a free slab. It's just supposed to be random. I'm going to try and pick a nicer one for you, though. We're low on Pokemon slabs. I think I'd like to give you a Lord of the Rings slab, if that's okay. A Smeagol and Deagle. How about Orc Hordes? So this is one of the cards we can grade. It's new on the menu. Lord of the Rings Trilogy, Topps Chrome. And here he is graded in one of our slabs. Oh, look at that. That's cool. The back of the card has that guy on it. Ugh. Oops. Computer trying to close. The Lord of the Ring Chrome packs are $33 each. Compare that to the Topps Chrome Pokemon packs, which are about $500 to $800 each. I don't know what their current price is, but they're real expensive. They're crazy expensive. All right, Drew with the DR. Oh, you had a new bag, right? Also tell Fabio he smells like farts. Fabio, you smell like farts, bro. Man, you're stinky. Woo! Disney 100 hot tonight. What about old people who never got a slab in their first purchase? This is wigged. How long do you think before all PSA 10 Pokemon WotC slabs off the market? A very, very, very long time. They'll never be off the market. That's not how it works. They're never off the market. Somebody will offer one for sale at a ridiculous price. The question is, when will they rise in price? Slowly over time. It's not going to be like the rush that it was in 2019 with the stimulus checks Like, look at what housing is doing. Housing exploded between 2018 and 2021. 2022, it slowed down. 2023, some prices have declined. They've gone down, actually. So it was that stimulus check money came out and changed the price of everything, and nobody had anything to do either. And so we're not in that time period anymore. There's no more stimulus checks, and people are not trapped at home, and everyone's out of money, and there's all this inflation. So Pokemon cards could be stagnant for a while, and some cards will go down in value, and then maybe some cards will continue to go up in value. It's really hard to tell, and I'd be careful to focus on just getting what you enjoy at this point. Like, don't focus on the price. What I mean is, don't focus on, oh, where's my crystal ball? I'm going to get rich. I would say get the card that you connect with, that you think is beautiful, and you know, if you overthink the investing side of it, you're not doing it right. Because what's going to happen is the value of these cards will go up over a long period of time. So see how this is the 25th anniversary card for $255. Yeah, it could go down, it could go up by a little bit, but you're not really going to see any gains until this card gets like 10 years old, basically. So if you really want to invest in Pokemon cards, get comfortable, because I don't think anything's going to jump down fast or up fast for a while. And right now is a good time to pick out the ones you think really look good and to just collect them and put them away in your closet and forget about them. All right. Steven Mitz won Disney and pulled that Lilo card into the back of the person you think would like it you mentioned. Damn. All right, Steven. That was really nice. Is Christine here? Is Christine watching? You're getting a Lilo and Stitch card. Oops, that is Sneaker Bunko. Very much the opposite of Disney. That's very nice. Flippers and investors getting shook on English prices. Yeah, okay, so if you're a flipper and an investor, my perception of the card market is that a lot of the good vintage stuff is pretty stagnant right now. I think you're seeing a continuation of prices receding on extremely expensive cards. There's a lot of modern pumped into the market. There's a lot of other card sets coming out, like Lorcana, Magic the Gathering's doing Lord of the Rings. WEISS is doing extremely well for some reason. I don't know why. I sell more WEISS than I do Pokemon cards at this point. And I'm waiting to see if there's any more price decline, and then I'm just going to continue buying. But I just don't have money laying around is the main reason I'm not buying. So I don't have as much money laying around because I paid taxes. And taxes has wiped me out. It was a lot of money. Christina's Funko PDX, right? Is she? I think she is. Here we are. So he's giving this to Christine. That was very generous of you. How long do you think before all the cookies are off the market? Housing boom is related to the low interest rate for borrowing money. Right, and borrowing money, it creates inflation as well. Because people then do borrow money. And when you borrow money, it's like you're printing money. It's very similar. It's the same idea. A debt is just a number on a machine. It says, you owe this, you're going to pay it back someday. It's not real money yet. It's not real money until it's paid back. Okay, so this is going to say, from Steven Mitz to Christine. I gotta sneeze, man. Woo! All right. Special blessings for my dust sneezes. White Schwartz is becoming huge. Well, I think White's is, it only pretty much prints brand names. And so that's a great strategy, I guess, for card collecting, because you're just getting stuff that people would collect because they recognize it. You know, like, so Pokemon is just one Nintendo franchise. Imagine Weiss got Mario. Imagine Weiss got, you know, because Panini got Mario, didn't it? Panini? Yeah, there's Panini Mario cards. So there's all these other Nintendo cards, and imagine Weiss printed them. It would make plenty of sales. Have you heard of ours, TCG Grading? It's a Japanese grading company. I have not, but I strongly believe every country should have its own grading company and not let PSA, BGS, CGC rule the world, because you want the profits of card grading to stay in your country. So Australia should have grading, Germany should have grading, the UK should have grading, Japan should have grading. If you let these American companies come over and establish business over there and they suck up all the orders for grading, the people who work in your country lose out on that business. Does that make sense? So like when you do business with me, you're supporting John and me. If you do business with Get Graded Grading in the UK, you ship your cards over there, well then you're giving your money to a company in the UK. So if you live in the UK, you should give your money to people in the UK and try to help that company do better and better. But that's if you care about your local economy, which you should, because it affects you, by the way. It affects you if the people around you make good money. Dennis Sanders says, let's test the snipe theory. One rascal. Okay, one rascal. You want your neighbor to make good money. That's important. If your neighbor makes good money, they don't have to ask you for money. One jobless. Here we go. 7 deadly sins. So, you know, I encourage that. I think it's smart. My local economy can suck it. Yeah. Here we go. 1 HoloLive. Just remember, you live in your local economy. But I know you're just being silly. So let's see. Where's the HoloLive Volume 1? I don't even know where we put that. Oh, it's back here. UK has a lot of grading companies. Really, because I've only heard of like 2. Ace Grading and Get Graded. But none of them increase the value of the cards. Sometimes they even lower the value. Yeah, well, I mean, it's difficult. Everyone points out that, whoa, this is a small company, and if you grade with them, you're going to lower the value. It's not going to raise the value. That's how PSA was in the past, okay? PSA was not always the king of grading Pokemon cards. It was that way in the past. It was just... people said, I guess I'll put my card in plastic. You know what I mean? And there were probably plenty of people back then saying, why even bother? So today, grading with whatever, Ace Grading is not going to add a lot of value to your card. But in 20 years, if Ace Grading's still around, it will. Okay? And so you're helping them, and you're saying that I want to help you when you grade with them. All right. And one Disney. Here, I won Disney. I'm being silly. Super silly. My local card shop gives me blank for slabbing cards. Really? Nah, man. How can they do that? I don't know. That's one thing I don't understand is the people who are against slabbing the cards. I feel like, see, when I was young, I did a lot of card trading when I was young. I was extremely active. I would walk up and down my street all day long and figure out who has what and trade with everybody all day long. The idea of a system where the card is in a permanent plastic slab that protects it so I can handle it more easily. There's a number that gives a third-party opinion on the quality of the card and a way to standardize searching for the card because you got the title and everything. That's fantastic. I think the main reason people are against the grading is because they get really offended by the very high prices that grading brings in. Sometimes you have to pay a lot for grading, and sometimes a graded card costs like $10,000, $12,000, and they go, I'm never going to buy that. And because they're never going to buy it, they go, well, I don't like grading at all, actually. Grading's stupid. Grading's dumb. You know what I mean? I don't like it at all. But anyone who's really, really, in my opinion, really, really serious about getting into collecting, real serious, they always got to have it graded. Take a look at older hobbies, coin grading. You really think people walk around with the most desirable graded coins? And I'm sorry, ungraded coins, and they just say, this is real. It's definitely not fake. Just buy it from me. No, because the moment something starts to get to the value of Mona Lisa or whatever, the Mona Lisa of coins, they want a professional to have examined it and be like, this is not a replica, it's real. And this has not been tampered with, it's real. And they want to not have to argue over what condition it's in. So the grading, in my opinion, is extremely valuable. Here's Tigger and Alice. I think video games should be played, not graded. People are nostalgic for their old video games. Is Get Graded in the UK as credible as PSA and CGC? No, they're just not. They're just not. And they're not going to be that way for a long time. But that's why I'm saying you should still support local grading companies and not just give all your money to America, even if that means sending some of your cards to your local grading companies. Because here's the facts, guys. Your local grading company like Get Graded, they have to actually make money to become like PSA. Does that make sense to you? Like, they have to make a profit to purchase more machinery. They have to make a profit to hire a larger team. The larger the team is, the more professional that grading company seems, right? They have to make a high enough profit for those things to occur, for the expansion to occur. How do you think PSA got to where it was? Now, if you just give all your business to PSA, then your company remains starved, never has a chance to compete, and PSA just grows and grows and grows, totally dominates. Now you got this United States taking all your money out of the UK, which I'm supposed to support that, by the way. I'm from the United States, but I'm trying to help you understand. Trying to help you understand how it works. So if you want your country to do well, you don't give all your business to America. You give it to a local worker and tell them, please use the profits and compete with PSA. Make yourself better somehow. You know what I mean? Get better at your equipment or your software or whatever it is you're going to buy. All right, here we are. So, and the reason you would do that, why would you do that? Because you actually live in the UK. And that means if you have wealthy individuals around you in the UK, they invest back into the UK. They go, I'm going to buy up homes, which keeps the house prices from falling. I'm going to open up a shop and jobs for people so that people have jobs they can get. I'm going to buy stuff like a new car. So you need those things in order to get your economy running. Dennis Sanders. I'm just rambling. Let's get Dennis Sanders his bag. All right, Dennis. You got the best snipes. You got Gowther. You got Tigger. In my opinion, the snipe theory holds. I think video games should be played, not graded. Here we are. You got Tigger full art, but he's not a stamped Tigger. That one's got to be a cheap one. Yeah, so it affects you if people around you succeed. A lot of people hate the wealthy, but the truth is, the more wealthy people are around you, typically the better your neighborhood is because they invest. They invest in that neighborhood. The local government collects taxes from that guy, and then the government says, well, we got all this money to fix the roads, to build bridges, to do expansions. Jennifer Yap, 8 spots on the Eevee Heroes. Bro! All right, this is moving. All right, so you're going to get all this, Gen Y, and then you're going to get this too, Gen Y. I'm calling you Jenny. Okay, so that's almost done. Whoa. Okay, crazy, wild. Emiliano's next. 5 Crystal Revenge, 2 spots in the Eevee break. Mr. Emiliano's in here. Do they grade soup cans? I don't think they could, but imagine you could grade vintage soup cans and preserve them somehow. There we go. Hi, all. Just woke up. Anyone know where we are on the Umbreon break? 14 spots deep. We need more people in there. Okay, so 5 Crystal Revenge. Let's see what we get out of that. Now, everything I just said about grading is true for other types of business too. But you know, card grading companies are kind of like not the biggest thing in the whole world, but I'll tell you what is. Google, YouTube, social media apps. It's my opinion that every first world country should never let American social media companies and American software companies move in and take up all the valuable, let's call it like a business space for social media apps and search, you know, internet web search apps like Google. I would say just kick them all out. Be like, we don't do that. We build our own technology, and have your local companies collect all the money from that. America's got like a monopoly on that. You don't want them to. Here's Numeron Dragon. What's up, Cedric? Cedric about to get slapped. Yeah. There's only 29 cards in the Eevee break. Did I only write 29? Oh, I didn't write number 30. We'll get 30. I'm not on the list. Did I mess it up? Hold on. So I don't think you messed it up. It probably just isn't your turn yet. So you're waiting for your turn. I'm sorry. Sometimes there's a little bit of a wait. Although earlier we had almost no line. Do you have to report your slabs when you do taxes as a casual collector? After $500, I think you do. Because on PayPal and eBay, after 2019... those companies are required to report your profits to the IRS, I believe. eBay definitely does it. I don't know if PayPal does, but I believe it included PayPal. Anything over $500, eBay reports to the IRS. Emiliano with an E. Oh, you got your own box. That's what happened last. Here we are. Wait, I have to report my slab value? No, not your slab value. But let's say you sold slabs and you sold them for $500. That is additional income when you report your taxes. There we go. Very good. Okay, now we've got Mr. Kyle Burns, Umbreon Alt Break. Okay. Oh, Umbreon Alt Break. Oh, selling. Good thing I don't do that. Does eBay give you the 1099 form for taxes? I don't think I get a form, do I? Here's Kyle Burns. I don't really sell anything on eBay, so it doesn't affect me. I'll tell you where I do pay taxes. I pay taxes from my PayPal account. Yeah, so I just pay taxes from my PayPal account anyway. So anything I sell on eBay, I end up paying taxes on because eBay deposits my profits into my PayPal. Biden delayed that by 1 year. I hope they fix that before the end of the year. So only when you sell, not when you buy. Not when you buy. 2 live customs. But you know, eBay tends to charge you taxes when you buy anyways. 1, 2. All right, no hits in that round. And now we shuffle again. Oops. However, you did pull Pidgey. There you go. Okay, and that's for Kyle Burns. Ta-da! What's up, Cedric TV? Now, Kyle Burns says he wants 8 Fusion Strikes. Ooh. 8 Fusion Strikes. You got it, man. It used to be 20,000 or 200 transaction on PayPal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cedric, towing the line. Cedric goes, hi, hi. Can I get a free Pokemon card? Cedric's definitely real. Oh, I love this song that's about to play. Did you guys ever play Advanced Wars? This is the grit theme. I'm from PH. Really? I'm from MO. Here we are. Sleep. Oh, I finally get a message about the broken Anbernac. Okay, hold on. I'm going to read that message. Just got it. Okay, so I was hoping to do an exchange on it, but they're saying they don't have one to exchange it with. You want to see what the Anbernac looked like? This was the Anbernac. Hey, that's me. But there it is. Unfortunately, this button right here doesn't click in. This does. This does, but not this one. Also, this joystick wasn't quite right. It's basically like a Wii, I'm sorry, a Switch, but it steals games. It has all the unlocked, emulated games. So, open it and fix it. If I was skilled with that, I would. I'm sure somebody who's skilled with it could do it in 2 seconds, but I am not skilled with it. So I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to return it to him. Gumi, you ready? Kyle Burns. Hello, Punny. Get the new Asus ROG Alley. Hi, hi, hi. Wow, Cedric. How's it going, Cedric? Here's Sydney. Just get a cheap PSP if you want to emulate 16-bit. Shauna. So the Anbernac there, it'll emulate games from like, I think GameCube and PlayStation 3. Here's Growlithe. And that's it. Kyle Burns got a little bit burnt. Got roasty toasty on that round. So Kyle Burns, bag is over here. Sorry, Kyle. Kyle, that's a rough round. Hi. Hi. Alex says, the Rorschach of mods. The chat cried out for justice, and I said no. What? Has the Eevee break happened? Not yet. Okay, so now we have Christian Garcia. Can I get 5 English base set Scarlet and 30 to my SLAB-AWAY? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is, base set Scarlet. So what's the top pull in here right now, guys? Does anyone know? And how much does it go for? There it is, it's updated. And so your SLAB-AWAY is updated, and now we're going to snip these. No Leo. Miriam Star. Miriam Full Art. Miriam. Who's Miriam? Miriam's the girl, right? Okay, so we got... How bad is it when the best-selling card is just a girl? It's not even a Pokemon. I'm pissed. That's right. The school nurse, really? Skeletor is cool. Oh, man, that's right. I forgot. Like, your whole order is just going to be a giant pile of hollows now. You got 1 Spite Ups and a ton of hollows. Thanks, Mr. Christian Garcia. We are. No, I'm pissed emoji yet? I'm pissed! Not yet. What happened to summer school? Yeah, what happened to summer school? What the hell? You guys want to watch me play some Advanced Wars now? Here's Tim Stodgel. 3 spots in the Zapdos Mini. Okay, that's Tim Stodgel. Where's that guy? He said Jared Matthews. Jared Matthews, 2 Eevee Heroes. Jared, are you new? Are you the guy who was worried about getting in here? Jared Matthews. Is he that AMK guy? Is this not I'm pissed emoji? What happened to Misty Gyarados? Still going. I caught my wife sitting on the trombone. Do you think she was playing it wrong? I want to see the Eevee Heroes go off. Me too. I want to see the Eevee Heroes go off. Is this you right here, Mr. AMK, Jared Matthews? Do I need to write new bag next to your name is what I'm asking? Because that would be new bag, right? Mr. Muhammad Azari is here. He says 3 Disneys. You got it, man. 2 spots left. F it. I grab them. Okay, you need one of these. All right, here we are. Ta-da! I put it in for the last 2 spots. You might not get it. You might not get those last 2 spots. They might have already sold, okay? Do you think my mortgage company would have a problem with me paying in Pokemon cards? I think they would. You can pay me. I'm sorry, you can sell your cards to me and then use that cash. You just have to convert your cards first. I was just about to send, but I guess I missed. Darn it. Yeah, Eevee Heroes is popular. Here we are. Tim Stodgel says, I sent for a spot a while ago. Didn't we just do Tim Stodgel? Better double check that Tim Stodgel order. Oops. Make sure it didn't include an Eevee Heroes. Show off more slabs. Yes, we need to show off more slabs. I Thim says, I put in my order a while ago, too. Let's see how long Muhammad Nazari waited. He waited 27 minutes. A second order, says Tim Stodgel. Okay, so you're saying it's a separate order, separate from this one. Mr. Muhammad Nazari. Let's grab your box. Here we are. Nothing crazy in that round. I like the surprise box because it has a big Gengar in the front. There we go. So I'm going to scroll ahead and shout out the names. There's a Daniel Corona, Hathim, Jadian, Bryant, Tim Stodgel. There it is. All the ones that you were curious about. So we got them. So next up is Daniel Corona. I have a box, one Hololive. Wonder what the price of Eevee Heroes will settle at. Who knows, man? Uh-huh. Okay. That's not volume 2. It says volume 2 right there. Came out of here, volume 2. Oh, it is, sorry. No problem, man. You would have saved me a little bit of money if it was volume 1 and you stopped me from spending the money, cutting the pack. There we go, Daniel Corona. Whew. I need to hear that snip, mister, when you cut. Sneep. Mr. Athim is in. You made it, Mr. Athim. All right. JD in. One spot in the Eevee Heroes. It's over. Eevee Heroes is full. And then he says 10 triple beats. He said, get that beat drop. Bibbidi beep bop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. I just put a big order in for the new 151 set. Excited for that. All right, lovely. Triple fire incoming. Mountain Dew or crab juice? Crab juice, dude. Every time crab juice. Mountain Dew is bad for you. Crab juice is the elixir of life. All right, JD, and good luck, man. You got Meowscarada. Korean Eevee Heroes. It's only $38 a box. Invest! Climbing on my other foot there. I like to sit on my feet. Did you guys know that? Are you recognized as a card shop? Can you pre-order from the factory? So that's called getting distribution. I currently do not have distribution with the manufacturers themselves. Last time I worked on it, they said I need a reseller's license. I did actually recently contact my accountant and said, hey, why don't we get a reseller's license? She said, you don't want to do that. She says, if you get a reseller's license, we'll have to structure your taxes differently and you'll pay more taxes, actually. That's what she told me. She said I would actually pay more taxes, not less. I don't know if that's true, but what I need to try is contacting distribution centers outside of Missouri to see if some of them would potentially ship me cards. I don't know how that would work, but maybe ship me cards and not need a reseller's license. I don't know. Sounds like your accountant doesn't want to work. Yeah, well, she explained it. She explained it in a lot of details. I'll have to reread it all. I feel like there's no way the 151 set will be bad since it's the OG Pokemon. That's not true. That doesn't mean it's going to be good. It could be boring. Mountain Flu Crab. If you were a type of pasta, what would you be? Ramen. All right, JD, the best pasta, obviously. I haven't eaten ramen in a while, by the way. Taking a break from the ramen. because ramen converts into sugar after you eat it, right? So I'm eating a lot less sugar, and that means I don't eat noodles at all. So no noodles in my diet. I don't eat any noodles. I don't eat any dessert. No dessert. There we go. I want to buy a new car, but everything is so damn expensive. I'm sorry, man. I was listening to a guy from Italy talk about how cars in America are so much more expensive because everyone's so car dependent here. Here we are. Gengar and Mimikyu. Where he's from in Italy, they don't really require cars to live. And so as a result, the car economy is weaker because the demand is lower. Here we go. Here's an Aerodactyl. Another one of these Celebi Venusaurs. I'm going to put this away. Thick Wick. She's totally thick. I want to SLAB-AWAY Sneaker Bunker Girl, but it would take me a year to pay it off. Yeah. Yeah, that's an expensive one then, man. I should be getting my Cybertruck allocation soon. Mister, he wants to see your big boy slabs. Says Big Tony, what big boy slabs you got? I do have a box. I have a box. Ugh. Here's some expensive slabs. Wait, is this the expensive slabs or is this the non-Pokemon slabs? Oh, these are non-Pokemon slabs. Let me try. I thought it felt too light. Oh, there it is. The Pokemon slabs are over here. So we have some expensive slabs on the table already, but I also have this box. Looks kind of like this. And those are some expensive slabs. Piranha. So the prices on some of these might have fallen since the last time I checked, okay? They could have also gone up. I don't know. So I'm just showing off Shining Charizard, Blastoise no rarity, Hitmonchan no rarity, Weezing, Relicanth, Togetic, Hitmonchan, Zapdos 10, Pop 38, Magneton, Vigoroth, no rarity Raichu, Slowbro, Misdreavus, Wick, Togetic, Golduck. Oh, we had one of these for sale. Jasmine. All of these need to be repriced. So I have to know if they're expensive or cheap, like if they've gone up or down. Presumably some of these have gone down. Oh, there's that Wigglytuff. Somebody was asking about Wigglytuff. There it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't fall over. Sorry, I'm like whistling into the microphone. Whoa, show that Golduck again. That was a Holland Phantom Golduck. It graded 9.5 with CGC. It's a really, really low pop PSA card. What was written on that? Weeping Bell. That's my signature. Obviously, Weeping Bell is one of my favorite Pokemon. Oops. Mister, that wick is cheaper than the one on the table. What? Oh, well, that's because wick's price goes up and down. So, you know, if you tried to buy that one, I'd reprice it. I'd be like, well, we got to go with the current price. That's true for if the cards went down, too. I'd be like, I'm not going to sell it to you at this price. We're going to reprice it. Whew. A lot of cards in there. Bryant Foucault, Ship Bag and Slabs. Bryant, I hear your name, and it makes me think you got a lot of stuff, but I don't actually remember. Mr. Bryant Foucault. Doesn't have a box, does he? Joking, man, that sucks. Glasses. You know what else goes up and down? Slowbro, park better. Got a $185 fine for parking. I've had that happen, too, by the way. I parked in a slow neighborhood where my girlfriend was living, and there's never any traffic up or down that neighborhood. And what I did was I parked on the wrong side of the road just because it was easy. So, you know, Yeah, I parked on the wrong side, facing the wrong way, let's say. So, like, if traffic goes this way and I'm coming this way, I parked on this side. And I went back out to my car, and voila, there was like a $120 ticket waiting for me when I came back. And it's not like I spent the whole day there or anything. I was there for like an hour or two, maybe. And then voila, a $115 ticket. I was very poor at the time and shocked. I was like, I am so poor, I can't afford this. How will I get by? So that is life for you. And they do not care how poor you are. It's funny because I have money now, and I could just park wherever I want, and I could be like, oh, a ticket, well, that's the cost of parking there. That's the cost of rich guy parking. Here we go, Brian Foucault. Very nice. Mister, I wanted to tell, I think my SLAB-AWAY card might be a little overpriced, maybe. If you have already put it into SLAB-AWAY, we cannot adjust the price on it, okay? Because SLAB-AWAYs are not like, oh, the market changed, we gotta lower it now. It's just whatever you slabbed it away for. So I definitely don't negotiate SLAB-AWAY prices if it's already been slabbed away. I've had guys talk to me about that before. That's why I'm so ready to talk about it. Because I've had a guy go, hey, this card went down in price. You got to lower my price now. No, that's not how it works. That'd be like if you bought a house on a mortgage from the bank loans you the money for the mortgage. So you buy the house on the mortgage and the house price goes down. You go, all right, bank. I'm just not going to pay the portion where it went down. The bank's going to say, well, you got to pay what it went for at the time. You know what I mean? It's 1K for being caught on your phone. You can always cancel SLAB-AWAY. So that's what you can do. You can cancel the SLAB-AWAY, and then you'll cut a $45 loss. Potentially, there is more to lose if the card has fallen a bunch over time because you might get a partial refund if you put money into the card. It's 1K here for being caught on your phone. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot of money, man. So there's Brian Foucault. He's got a lovely hit back here. So he's definitely shipping his hit bag. I parked like that too by accident and got my car towed. You got towed for parking on the wrong side of the road? That's wild. What's interesting is that when you park on the wrong side of the road and there's no traffic, it's not like you're not in the car. You're not moving. They can just drive by. There's plenty of room. Yeah, so it's very interesting. I feel like that's one of those OCD kind of things where the government's like, no, we got to get you on the right side or give you a big ticket. And they got to make money, you know. How are they going to pay for the cops if they don't give poor people tickets? I can switch it. You can cancel it for $20 and then begin a new one. But so if you're trying to get out of a SLAB-AWAY after the price changes, I'm going to be stricter on swapping out of a slab. And this is a very common thing. SLAB-AWAY cannot be a way for you to speculate on the market. If you bought it at one price today and then it goes down in price and then you try to jump out of it, you know, you're gonna split the losses with me. And that's how it works. So you got to be careful when you pick your SLAB-AWAY. You got to be careful because, one, you got to ask if this card is going up or down. But two, you got to decide, do I want to risk it on this card over 6 months? Because let's say you had all that money at the beginning of the 6 months and you just bought it outright from me. Well, then it wouldn't be my problem. It would just be your slab sitting in your slab box, and it would have gone down, and you would have been like, oh, that's one of the cards that went down. But SLAB-AWAY is sitting in my box, and I could have sold it at that time that you bought it, but you took it away from me when you put it on reserve. So you can cancel it for $20, and then whatever money you put into it, there's a split. There's a 50-50 split based on how the card changed in price. So let's say the card was $100, and it fell down to $0 in value. Well, there's a 50-50 split on the loss on that change. Good point. Don't get yourself kicked out to even get the action to SLAB-AWAY. What? My wife works for traffic and violations and got my speeding ticket one day. She was pissed. If that's the case, then Mr. can increase the price if the market goes up. Yeah, I suppose that's a fair point. Jennifer's saying if you need the card adjusted down in price because the market went down, why shouldn't I go in and adjust the price up on any cards that moved up in price in the same, time period? So, but I don't do that. So if you get the card locked in, that's the price you and I agreed on. And if it goes up in price, that's your benefit. And that's just how it kind of works. But again, that's how the bank does it too. Like if you buy your house and your house goes up in value, even though the bank's the one who paid for your mortgage, the bank doesn't benefit from that appreciation. The bank says you get to keep the change in price. So That's the risk you take on when you put in a slab away. Bryant says, please ship bag and slabs. Let's get that label printed. It's an important subject to talk about. Bryant Fukau. I wish that I had more room in my description. I'm like out of room in the description. I don't know if you guys seen my PayPal or my YouTube description, but it's like maxed out. You can only have so much room in it. And I talk extensively about problems with SLAB-AWAY and price changes. You saw some slabs in that box just there that we put up on the table with the slabs in it. A lot of them had fallen or gone up in price. Like someone pointed out that the wick in the box was cheaper than the wick on the table. So that was an example of the card actually getting more expensive. And yeah, so I talk about it extensively in the stream, but I don't have it written down in the description. This is why a website will benefit you. Yeah, we got to get that website. Tammy says, I think the Eevee box is done. Maybe you should have a link in the description to a website with a menu, then you can organize it. You do the Eevee Heroes breaks. Do the Eevee Heroes break. Yeah, hold on. Brian Fukau, and then Eevee Heroes is full. Let's get it open, guys. Mister, I think you should shut up and open up the Eevee Heroes. I agree. Let's get this Eevee Heroes. Where'd I put the box? Where'd I... Oh, there it is. Ta-da! Yeah, most of the repos in SLAB-AWAY are from slabs that went down in price. But you guys saw the one slab went way up in price, the Acerola. Oops. Move that over there. How many spots left in the base? Unlimited. We'll put it like this. All right. How many spots left in the base set? Unlimited. There's plenty of spots, but a decent chunk of them have been taken too. So here it is. Base set. We got a ways to go. A ways to go. If you want a chance at a booster pack, in that break, this list gives you a chance. You can see all these people are waiting for this list to go off. But yeah, when this fills up, one person will walk away with the booster pack, and you'll be part of that break. Mr. Shuffle. There's no need for shuffling. All right, are you ready? Yeah, we're not weighing them or anything, so we don't know where the hit is. No need to shuffle. Alex. I want it, but I feel ripped, says Juna. It's tough, isn't it? And again, the problem is, Juna, is we agreed to a price at that time. Is it like some crate? What's your name? Let me look it up, Juna. What's your name? Here we go. That's Alex. Toss it over here. Alex is cold. Stephen Knoll. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this is a big problem with the SLAB-AWAY, guys. The problem is he put it away at an agreed-upon price. Now today he's looking online. He's going, well, I can just get it cheaper if I don't buy it from Mr. Cardconomist. But then you got to lose $45 canceling. How were you ripped when you agreed to the price? Well, no, it doesn't matter. All that matters is he can see he can buy it elsewhere for cheaper. If the price swing is really gigantic, well, then he's probably going to, what do they call it when people stop paying on their home, like foreclose or something? So people do this with homes too. If homes drop dramatically in price, they just don't pay it. They go, I'm out of here. Quote. It went down $5 this week. No, it might have gone down quite a lot more than that. I've seen pretty large price swings before. Here's Glaceon. Default. Yeah, something like that. They default on their loan. That occurs when house prices like collapse or something. So it's a real thing. Like 2008 was basically based on that. People said, why would I pay my home down when it's worth half what it used to be? That doesn't make any sense. Stephen Knoll. Where's that? Here it is. You made an agreement to buy it. Maybe should have paid it off quicker. Well, not necessarily because if it went down in price enormously, the correct financial move for him, not for me, but for him, would be to avoid paying it and to back out of it and be like, this one was a mistake. Strategic defaulting, doing it on purpose. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right. So Isaac Schmutzer. Here goes Isaac. Get ready, guys. One of my SLAB-AWAY cards dropped 40, but that's the market. I can't do anything about it and wait and see if it goes back up. Yeah, It's really easy for somebody to pay off the SLAB-AWAY when it goes up in price. They go, oh, yeah, Isaac Schmutzer, it was cold. Roger Gray. There is a chance of it increasing again because that's how Pokemon. Right, sometimes I tell a story about a Mewtwo I bought, and he immediately fell $100 in price, and I like panicked because I was new. I was new at card collecting. He went down by a whole $100, which to me at the time was a lot because he was only a $300 card. And then he went back up to $400, so suddenly I was up. But that doesn't necessarily happen every time. Sometimes cards go down and they stay down. Give me the hit. All right, here it is. Daniel Corona. Did he say what card it was? Yeah, can you reach out to me on Discord or something? Here we go. So this is Daniel Corona. Wait, this is Daniel Corona, right? Here we go. With the holographic Daffodil. How many packs deep are we? I forgot what we're on now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So that's 8. So we were on spot 8. Is that right? Daniel Corona. He said his name is Manuel Diaz. Oh, let me go look into it. I'm curious. Oh, so this is a card that you just put into SLAB-AWAY. I see. Let me look into it. So that was for Daniel Corona. Okay, Daniel, you got your lovely holo. If I don't get a big hit, you can give my stuff away. Don't want to waste more time. Oh, is that so? Well, I wouldn't mind making a bag for you. Bulk cheap. You ready? Lagged, mister. We lagged. No lagging allowed. We're on Bulk Cheap's turn. Okay, Bulk Cheap's got Entei. Okay, Bulk Cheap. I don't think Bulk Cheap currently has a bag. Every time Mr. uses the computer, we lag. Oh, that's a very good thing to point out. I did just use the computer. Maybe I'm causing the lag when I use the computer. I shipped new bag. That's what I thought. Here we are. He switched the packs. Let's get pissed. Let's have a sip on our Bud Lights. Then we can get pissed. Soup. Patrick Strader. Aha. Ooh. Beep. Pops Blue Ribbon. All right, Patrick Strader, you ready? I like that little Pikachu. It's cute. You got Espeon. Whoa! It's Lespeon. Nope. Looking for that hit. Where's the hit? Remember, each box comes with one hit. No Bud Light for me. I'm keeping my pee-pee. Here we are. I'm sipping on my Bud Light and getting pissed. 6 Corrupted. Paps makes you a neck red. All right, 6 Corrupted has had some really good luck today. She pulled a $1,400 card today. Could she do it again? Ah, well, you got a full art Leafeon, but that's not the hit. There you go. Jen will probably get the hit. Well, so far her odds are looking good because it's Elaine Sonko next. And then after that, Jen gets like 6 packs. Every time we open one that does not pull the hit, Jen's odds go up. What was the $1,400 card? 6 Corrupted got a signature card from a WEISS set. All right, Elaine Sonko. Ooh. right, Elaine, what are you going to pull? Cold. Cold! Oh, I'm sorry, Elaine. Jen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you ready for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those are Jen's. This is Dominic's. And then 1, 2. So these are Jen's. Let's go ahead and open up Dominic's first. Dominic's going first, Jen. Then we're opening your 8 packs. Okay, this could be it right here. It is a holo. Okay, Dominic's not pulling the hit. So your odds are very high, Jen. You've got like a 50% chance that you got the hit. That's good, believe it or not. When your odds are just 1 pack, it's 1 in 30. You've got a 50% chance. We need to get that into Dominic's bag. I'm nervous, says Jen. Well, even if you do get the hit, it probably is not an alternative art, because those are also rare. You probably just get a regular full art. So you have to be really, really lucky for this to be what you want it to be. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the box, you know, like when we're opening a box of Paradigm Trigger or Clay, whatever, Clay Burst, there's a lot of just very boring full arts that are the hits in the box. So this has to be the special box to have an alternative art in it. But it might be. So let's give it a try. There we go. All right, good luck, Jen. Open hers last. Now we're already opening. It's too late. Can't stop this. Remember, only about a 50% chance you get the hit in your round. Marsh Stomp. I'm scared. Cold. Okay. Cold. Okay. The Holo Raichu. So if it's a hit, I bet it's in there. Because it's not going to be this next pack, probably. Yep. All right. Come on. I'm sorry, Jen. Not the hit. That's tough, man. That is tough. Jen went pretty deep, guys. Can we get an F in chat for Jeff? Or did I say Jeff? Jen. Jen, I said F, and then I said Jeff. That's a funny looking Umbreon. I know. All right, there we go. Marsh Stomp. Jen went really deep for that. Sorry, Jammy. Hi, Jeff. Oh, my God. Maybe all the hits are in the last 2 slots, what we were fighting for. That's totally possible. It could be right here with the Emiliano. Okay, Emiliano. Ta-da. Mister, you've been drinking too much Bud Light. I'm always a little bit dizzy lately because of the Bud Light. Been having some Bud. Emiliano. Okay, here's Sylveon. Here's virtually a gift to make you feel better. Or here's a virtual gift. Emiliano did not get it. Okay. Mr. Emiliano, I'm sorry. What if there's no hit at all? I think I've seen that before, but I don't think that's normal. I think that's like a defection. So, Jared Matthews. Jared Matthews is a new bag. Mr. Jared. Now, Jared, this is a first-time order for you, right? So you get a free slab, right? The hit is a myth. Marshadow. Oh, my God, it is. It is going to be one of these last 2 spots. Okay. Mr. Jared. Okay, 523. Damn, first time buyer Umbreon. Gotta love it. I know, you got the Umbreon. So you get a free slab. I'm giving you the Rattata Raticate. How about that? Jared Matthews. There we go. Whew. So Hathim is next. It could be Hathim. We are the rat, says Rat. Wrath. Jeff doesn't get a slab. Why wouldn't Jeff get a slab? Sitting up on my foot there. All right, you ready? Oh, he's got it. What does he got? Oh, my God. No way. Is an alternative art. Oh, he's got alternative art Espeon. Unbelievably lucky that this box would have a hit in it anyways. Wow. Congratulations, Mr. Hathim. What a nice night for Mr. Hathim. So cool, man. All right. Well, that was cool. I knew it, says JDN. Oh, JDN. Look at what RNGesus has done to you. I'm sorry, man. So close. So close. Hathim. Trying to go with the full name here. Hathim, I don't want to misspell your last name. But it's a bit trickier for me. Sunyan, is that right? Sunyan? You go 5 dot, what's the date? 15 or something like that? 15/23. All right, very cool, man. We've had 2 great pulls tonight. Damn, dude. Imagine adding these 2 cards to your collection. Okay, and now, Mr. JD, and double hit. Could it be a rainbow? It could, actually. This could be a rainbow pull. It's not impossible. It is totally possible. Let's see what it is. Well, you got a little Sylveon VMAX. All right. Whew. Okay, JDN. Well, the night is not over. Maybe we'll get a 3rd pull for the Cool Kids box. I've seen an alt VMAX and a full art in the same box. Yeah, me too. It's a box with 2 hits. There's a small chance, but your Japanese booster box might have 2 hits in it, not 1. All right, there's no box break for now. I think I might have no box break for a day or 2 to help the other things finish selling, like the Umbreon break and stuff like that. So we'll take a little break from box breaks. Okay, there we go. Hit save. That's updated. So, Tim Stodgel, Eevee Heroes pack break. Although, Tim, you would have gotten the last spot, and you wouldn't want the last spot. You know why, Tim? Because it was not the hit. So, Tim Stodgel walks away unscathed. You kept your $12, Tim. Want the fossil to finish selling? Yes, we want the fossil break to finish selling too. That's a good example. You guys want me to show off the mini breaks? There's a lot of mini breaks right now. We got the bird, we got coughing, we got Golbat, and we got Graveler. How much is that Espeon? You do something, could you do something like a tag team break? They're so overpriced. I think that's a bad idea because the packs are so overpriced compared to the slabs. It's not a good deal. It's not a good deal for you. I'm trying to look out for you, okay? So that's why I don't offer it. It's because it's a bad deal. All right, Jerry Chang. 1. We're opening for Jerry. 2. And 3. Oh, my God, Jerry. You went deep and it was still cold. I'm sorry, man. That's a cold round in the live customs. Oof. Hey, let me get you a little bonus. I'm going to get you a bonus pull. So I've been doing this with the live customs. I've had like bonus pulls in them for a little while now. And the bonus pulls are typically just like graded TCC cards. So I'm going to get you a bonus pull this time. How about this one? This one's pretty cute. All right, you're going to get Tangrowth. You get Tangrowth Poker Card 10. There you go, Jerry. Pack of Disney, please. You got it, Tim. Okay. Poll. You should keep both spots. Life goes on. All right. Oh, I like that song right there. Whatever that song is. That sounds nice. What is this called? This is called Reboot Camp Blue Moon Theme. That sounds nice. So Jerry Chang, he takes the bonus slab. Tim, let's get you one of these Disney packs. I wanted to donate the hollows before, but not after. Pack of Disney poll, the one from the Eevee break. Wait, I want a donation. Here we go, Spidey Man. With great pee-pee comes great responsibility. Okay, Jerry Chang. Oh, not Jerry Chang. Tim Stodgel. Tim is going to be in here. Jen. I'm going to cry, Jen. Any crazy hits? Yeah, actually, 2 pretty good hits tonight. 2 pretty good hits. Oh, wow. Sephiroth. That Cloud's pretty gradable. That Sephiroth real gradable. These. Both of these. All right. Squall's looking nice. You can give my bag away. I'll try again another time. Well, if you want to try again another time, you can store your bag over here for like a year, dude. Yeah, it's okay to leave it. There we go. Hey, 3 with the pony cad mister. 3 with the pony card. Oh, that's right. You guys missed the ultra rare pony card. Drew Hogan, Eevee Heroes, 2 spots. Mr. Drew. Drew Hogan, you just missed it. But you know what, Drew? Well, actually, if no one else had taken those spots, you actually would have gotten it, wouldn't you have? But you know what? There were all these other guys trying to get in at the same time. So you were like, there were like 3 guys ahead of you. That's how many people were ahead of you. Can I see what slabs you have in the $500 to $1,000 range? There you go. That one's $495. So what I do, Sam, is I just rotate through the slabs on the table like this. And you just kind of got to keep an eye on what shows up. Here's a Lugia. It's pretty expensive. Here's a really nice Lightning from Opus 5. That's a hollow. And Cardos, Electabuzz. I'm honestly good, thanks. Okay, so his name was Jared Matthews. Mr. Jared. Toss this. I'm going to hold on to this. Might grade that Marshadow and give it away to the audience. Jake Dale says 10 power absorbed. Jake, are you tired of waiting for your turn? Did you deal with that SLAB-AWAY? What? Oh, Mr. Diaz. Did he contact me by chance? Mr. Diaz should contact me. So he was saying that he felt that he got ripped on it, but I didn't see any other ones for sale. So I don't feel that he got ripped on it at all. I think it was correctly priced. Hold on. So we need more power absorbed. I thought he was saying there's like one that he could buy right now for a cheaper price. That's not the case. He's having some buyer's regret. There we go. So he lying? No, he's not lying. He's not lying. Look, if he's not happy with it, he should reach out to me on Discord. I don't know if he's still watching, but if you want to talk about it, we should talk about it on Discord. I'm not very good at negotiating things when I'm live. Regret is a real thing. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you're having buyer's regret, it's a real thing. So this is 6. What's up, Mr. Juno? Yeah, just contact me on Discord about it, okay? Especially if you can find one for sale at a different price. There we go. Was the Ancient Origins ever open? Yes. Okay, so Drew Hogan's got $24. Does he know he's got this $24? Mr. Drew Hogan? right, here goes. Jake Dale, 10. Power absorbed for Jake Dale. Sleep. There we go. Hey, Dragon Ball, been a while. We had a week where we were opening tons of Dragon Ball. People just opened tons of it. So I take Dragon Ball pretty seriously these days, because it might make up the majority of my sales when a new set comes out. There we go. Okay, I will, mister. Sounds good, man. Okay, we got Major Buu, Power Manifest, Sun Goku, Golden Stinky Buns. I don't know what to do. Grade the stamp card or get 2 more Disneys. Options, man. Here's Sun Goku Vegeta. Can I slab away your old house? You could rent it, like actually rent it. Like you could move in and rent it from me. I'll be your landlord. But I don't know how you guys would do that. If you're like maybe a full remote worker, that might work. I think it would be no point unless you had like kids, because it's like a house for kids basically. Maybe you and your girlfriend. Yeah, I would do long-term rental rather than short-term rental. But right now we're setting it up for short-term rental. What stream was Origins was open? I was trying to go back and watch, but I can't find it. All right, I'll get 2 more Disneys. I'd rather own it. Sure. Here's Vegeta. Only thing is, I'm not selling that one. I got really good mortgage on it. I got 3% mortgage on it. Here's Cell. It wasn't 3%. It was 3.9%. So it was 4%. There we go. Can't give up on something when the interest rate is so low. Here it is. Bid. Oof. Still salty. I missed that golden cooler by 4 packs. Darn it. So that's for Jake Dale. You know, renting it temporarily could work, though, because one of the hardest things about trying to buy a new home in an area that you don't live in is you can't actually go see any of the homes. So being able to go see the home is a big deal. There we go, Jake Dale. Thanks, Jake. Okay, now we got 6 corrupted art. Last 2 spots on the Zapdos. You got it. 13, 14, 6. It's okay, mister. We'll move again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Exactly 14 cards. All right. Wow, 1 SR. All right. $1.99 from Cheese. Show feet, please. Was that a donation, like a YouTube donation? Wow, so I actually can see them. Give me a number. You have space in your crawl space. Alex can squeeze a bet or 2 in there. 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, those go to the bottom. 6 corrupted. Andres Melkor. Base. James on 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there it is. James got it. He had 5 spots in there. Wow. James had 5 spots in that break. Imagine if he had missed. I'd have been like, damn. All right, you got it. That is, if you guys weren't paying attention, this wasn't the 25th celebration Zapdos. That's an actual gym challenge Zapdos. It's really nice. Here we are. Spankies. Nice. Inky. Very good. James. Zamazakis. Zamazakis. All right, cool, man. Cheese is demanding feet pictures. There we are. Toss this over here. Cannon Moore's next 2 Eevee Heroes. Oh, Cannon Moore missed it too. Everyone was trying to jump in here. Cheese paid, mister. Show feet. Ugh. Well, I've been sitting on my feet. All right, you saw my feet. Yeah, because it was so cheap. Eevee Heroes, $3.60 a box. That makes sense. All right, so next up we got Francis Santos. 2 spots in the Eevee Heroes. I'm afraid that is gone. Oh, these guys, I didn't write this down. There we go. Mr. only has 3 toes on 1 foot? Caronod says, actually awful. What? I have beautiful feet. I don't want to hear it. You think my wife married me for my looks? She married me for my feet, bro. Can I get 2 more Disney Drew Hogan? Yes, sir, Mr. Drew. All right, but this one is for Francis Santos. Okay, here we are. Mr. rants about prostitution, then sells his feet. Hey, man, a man's got to eat. Got to pay my mortgage. I have dreams. I have dreams of a boathouse in Florida. There we go. So, set this over here. Set this over here. Drew wants 2 Disney. Okay, let me grab 2 Disneys. Daisy Duck looking blankable. What? I don't know about that, man. Drew Hogan. Good luck. Every dollar adds up. That's actually true, Horizon. Every dollar over the last 4 years adds up. It's like crowdfunding. Aladdin. There we go. All right, Drew Hogan, 2 cold ones. Cannon Moore says, I'll take 2 Disney as well. Okay. Here we are, Drew Hogan. Okay. So Disney should be out of print for the next 6 months. Really? Cannon Moore. Beep. All right, Cannon Moore. What are we pulling for you? Oh, Rapunzel. Let down your Instagram, Snapchat pics. Belle, Delphine, and the 2 gay chipmunks. All right, very good. You think those chipmunks drink Bud Light? Oops. Mr. Francis, wait, not Francis, Mr. Cannon Moore, you did it. You pulled the simp card. Frozen like Elsa. Dude, that guy is freaking simp. If you like women, it's because you are a grade A chump. Simp mode, activate! I'm sorry. 6 Corrupted Art says spot on Venusaur Celebi. Wow, you're starting another Celebi break. You're like, let's just keep doing Celebis. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. All right, so same deal. That's a bit of a jump from showing his feet to pulling his willy. There you go. Very good. There, 1 in 7. I would never show you my willy. That's only for my wife and OnlyFans followers to see for a price. All right, 6 corrupted art. One Azure Lane and shipping, and grab the card from the Cool Kids box. You got it. Here's a neat. There's that Lord of the Rings pack. If you guys are interested in those, saw that laying around. My girl always complains about watching the stream. Can you give a shout out to Tatiana? Tatiana, you really gonna let your man walk all over you like that, girlfriend? I say you tell him to quit being a fool and buy you a diamond ring and give you all the attention that you deserved, because this man worships at your feet, and Pokemon cards are now an afterthought to him. That's probably not true, though. Golden muting stream so fast. What? Why is he muting? Oh, he's muting the stream before I finish talking. All right, so 6 corrupted. All right, here we are. There we go. Whoa, is this our first time shipping? All right, 6 corrupted art. Let me go log in. I'll get your address. Thanks, mister. Click on this. Okay, so we are looking for 6 corrupted art. You've been kind of busy in this stream. Yuki, grab this. You got a business, 6 corrupted art? Is that why you go by that name? Does it have anything to do with art? Place your email here. So I'm using your PayPal email. Here's the card. Yep, I'm an artist. Oh, nice. What kind of art do you do? Mostly digital. Ugh. What kind of digital art makes the good money? 6 corrupted art. Can you draw me like one of your French mates? Says Cheese. I need graded cards, says Ryan Shaw. Poor Ryan. You know, it's kind of interesting that 6 corrupted art is an artist, because I feel like we get a ton of artists buying Pokemon cards. And so I think that card collecting is definitely for people who appreciate art. Here's a nice one. This pristine Gary Oak, but we need a fresh price on him. So this got a pristine 10. And this is from Series 1, and it's a rainbow foil. Truly rare and should be very expensive. 6 corrupted said very loot things. Whoa! All right. Let's see. Gotta do what you gotta do. Out there making big bucks. That sounds fun, actually. Drawing lewds. So if you draw lewds all the time, do you become desensitized to it? Or do you draw it and you're like, this is kind of hot? Okay, you ready? I'm going to look this up. Okay, so there's no examples of this card. Mr. as a maid. Yeah, when are you going to draw a Yowie of me and another person? Let's see. So there is no information on this card. I bet you PSA doesn't even have it. Let's see. We're in the PSA population report. Tops Rainbow Gary. Gary Oak Rainbow. You ready? We're gonna find out the population on this. Oh! With PSA, it's Pop 0. Look at this. Gary Oak Rainbow. Pop 0. And I've got a 10 of him right there. That is definitely an extremely rare card. There are 0 of them graded PSA 10. I've got a CGC Pristine 10, which obviously Pristine's pretty hard to grab. So I'm pleased with that. Wow, so I've got like an extremely rare card here, even though it's not from a desirable character. Gary Oak, nobody's beating down any doors for Gary Oak. Send it to PSA and get a Pop 1. That's okay. I like it the way it is. I like it in the CGC slab just fine. I think CGC is a good grading company. So, yeah. I feel like that needs to be emphasized when you're selling this card, is it is currently PSA Pop 0. Nobody wants to grade that card. That's why. That's not true. So when it comes to the rainbow foils, it's just hard enough to get any rainbow foil worth sending out to PSA at all, because the rainbow foils are almost always destroyed by the stickiness. So when you open up a box of tops, you look at it and you go, this is going to get a 6, this is going to get a 7. So, and you're right, when it's in that condition, they send what? Charizard still goes off, Pikachu still goes off, right? Like that. But they're not going to send a damaged Gary Oak to PSA. And then on a very rare occasion, you have a rainbow grade that looks like maybe it could grade 10, and it still fails. So that's what's going on. He's rare because, yes, he's not the most desirable card, but also because it's really, really, really hard to get PSA 10s on Rainbow Tops cards, which is why I would like to pull a Rainbow Charizard. Maybe I should open one right now and see if I can pull a Charizard out. Did you get a... Oh, I'm smelling something. Is something burning? Something doesn't smell right. I think electronics started burning. It's coming from the phone? Oh, I got a smell of a burnt smell. That's not good. Man, I'm gonna go grab my fire extinguisher. Not the computer, right? Wow, I got a whiff of like a burnt smell. I'm gonna step out the room and see if there's anything going on out there real fast, guys. I'll be right back. It smells like burning electronics. It doesn't smell like regular burning. No, the rest of the house smells fine. It smells like it came from the phone. I swear it came from the phone, like a burning smell. Weird. I think the phone gave off a smell. All right, weird. That or the laptop did. It smells like burning electronics. It smells like plastic or yeah, burning electronics is a distinct smell. Exactly, it smells like burning plastic or something. Weird. Is the phone hot? Yeah, I was checking for that. It is kind of hot, but not any more hot than usual. Weird. Weird. That makes me uncomfortable. I'm worried it's like maybe it's the charger or something. All right. Well, I'll just keep a close eye. A fire catches in my card room. Could you even imagine? That would be a worst nightmare, dude. All right. So what was I doing before I got distracted by the burning smell? I'm trying to smell it again. I don't smell it anymore. There. Does that look good? I feel like that doesn't actually look good. He was talking about Gary. Yeah, so the rainbow cards are just really, really hard to grade 10. And so I bet you plenty of people don't even bother when they actually pull their card. They take one look at it and they say, this has no shot in hell. And they go, might as well just not grade it. You should all order shipping. Make a fire barrier with Kingston's cards. Kingston's cards will make the ultimate sacrifice, huh? It's funny, man. Oh, can I grab this? I'm missing my thumbnail. I cut my thumbnail off. Now I can't grab anything. BGS recently fired their CEO. Really? Easier to read with the pen. To be honest, I think I might just hold on to this if it's pop 0. Crazy. Yeah, I guess I just hold on to it. It makes sense to. Gary for slab break. It'll look better top right corner. Maybe, but it'll hide all that. There we go. So 6 corrupted art is being shipped. Arthur Bricker says 1 Evos and 2 Disney. Damn, you're going deep, man. All right, you got it. Pop 0, you know, back when I first priced it, I didn't bother looking up the population on it. I just said, I don't know, he's a Rainbow Gary, 500. But that's extremely rare. That means if PSA had graded that one 10, I would have the only 10. Porygon. You got lovely Porygon. Okay, and over here you pull Little Mermaid, but she's the wrong color. She's supposed to be a black woman. I don't know why Weiss would get that mixed up. And here's Luke Skywalker. All right. Mr. Arthur Bricker with an AR. I'm trying to remember now. You got your own box, Arthur? Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. Hope you guys are having a nice night. If you are new, I just want to let you know we've been doing this for almost 4 years on this channel. And we go live every night. We also have some daytime streams too. We have a lot of cool breaks. We have a big vintage box break eventually it's going to fill. And yeah, so we've been doing this just for a long time. I'm really consistent. So if you ever find yourself bored on a nighttime, come join us and see what kind of cards get pulled. Taven Richardson says 3 Japanese Paramount War. Japanese Paramount War. Where did those go? Oh, we're getting a new box, I think. Yes. CGC is so hard to get 10s. Yeah, it is. It is. If they give a card a 10, that's because it's pretty nice. It's not perfect, though. Keep that in mind. All right, I'm back. Can I get 2 Disney for the $24 credit? Yes, sir. 2 Disneys for your $24 credit. LMAO, black woman, I blank with it, but I'm more partial to that porcelain. Those over here. Do not objectify our white women. How dare you? Does CGC have a pot report like PSA? Apparently it does, but every time I try to use it, it doesn't work for me. Maybe it's an ad blocker problem. There we go. Okay, so this is for Francis Santos. If you had to date outside of your race, which group would you most likely date? Go. I want to hear. Asian. Wow, Dennis. Typical white guy. There we go. Freaking Dennis. Snow Bunny. Spanish. Mamacita. Okay. Ethiopian. Italiano. Now, but it... Oh, I see. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, mamma mia. Any that have a big booty. Send Gary to Beckett. My Black Label. Oh. No, probably not. If you got the pristine grade, that means that they did find a problem with it. So CGC found a problem with it. Okay, here we go. Taven Richardson. He says, it seems like a hot night. Taven, it's always a hot night. French. The French. Oui, oui. Also Swedish. I'm the Swede who went up the hill. Japanese robot. He's a robosexual. We gotta dig your bag out. There's so many boxes over here. Ugh. I hear Germans throw down. The Germans are into BDSM, dude. That's all they care about. There you go. They have whole parades just for BDSM, dude. So no subgrades means it's always pristine. Okay, Mr. Taven, nothing crazy coming out of there. Jacob Underwood, 1 live. Hey, 1 ETB of Pokemon Go. If she leaves you, she won't take your Pokemon cards. Who won't? North Korean? That's really specific. I subscribe, says Ryan. Ryan, I appreciate that. We're about to hit 55,000 subscribers, guys. I'm very acutely aware of this. I'd very much like to hit that number. So, Jacob Underwood, let me get your Pokemon Go ETB. All right, I'm here. I subscribed yesterday. One Piece Anima. Just Google German BDSM because Mr. told me. Apparently you made someone pissed. Who? Who to make pissed? Mewtwo alt coming. Okay, drop this here. Drop this here. Those are yours. How do you like that? Is that cool? Yeah, it's cool. You don't need to tell me. I already know. I dare you to open that Lord of the Rings. Toss that over there. That's for you guys. Oh. Now wait, Francis Santos spent his money. We toss this over there. I was showing off my TCC 10 Zard, and some guy was bad-mouthing you on my slap. I think he was jelly. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, there's a lot of I call it like nerd rage. There's a lot of nerd rage. People can't be happy for you. People want to be mad. People want to be opinionated and all that. And so I appreciate you showing it off. And I'm sorry that they didn't really treat you very well over that. You know what I mean? The thing is, even if you showed them a PSA 10, there'd still be some group that would dislike you for that. They'd be like, you graded your card? Why would you grade your card? It's stupid, bro. So, and then you graded your card with me, and so they're going to hate you for grading your card and for grading your card specifically with me rather than PSA. It's very competitive, like the console wars is competitive almost. You know what I mean? People get really loyal to certain brands. Here we go. What do we got? War Turtle, Moltres. But man, it's, you know, I could be selling shirts. I could be selling hats. I could be selling all kinds of stupid stuff. But instead, I like to do card grading because I'm very passionate about it. So I call the card grading, that's my merchandise. And, you know, but I don't do shirts and hats with the graphic tees or whatever. And people get like mad at me for it all the time. It's like, dude, it's not easy to do. It was complicated for me to figure it all out and put it all together. And now I'm enjoying, you know, the fruits of my labor and having fun grading cards. And you're so negative and hateful about it. Here's Melmetal. I grade what I open with you. I would only grade 1K cards with CGC. Sure, that's understandable. Some people let me grade the 1K cards. I really like that. That's very fun. It's always cross-gradable. By the way, you can take the card and then have CGC or PSA cross-graded, or you can crack it out if you've got the tools. You can crack it out at home or whatever. But here we are. What do we got? Yeah, there we go. Jacob Underwood with Radiant Charizard. Nice, man. So your box had Radiant Charizard in it. Excellent. You know that, what, mister? I never looked at it like that. I don't understand TCC too much, but looking at it as your merch and a collectible makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I've never marketed it as like, oh, yeah, grade with me rather than PSA. I've never said that. I've always said PSA slabs hold more value. Oh, man, what a nice box. Look at this Mewtwo. But it's like, if you like me and you want a way to, if you want a way to remember that you are in this stream, that you pulled a nice card in this stream, let me assign the grade to it, and then you can look at it in your collection. And if you ever want to, you can still send it to PSA. It's not like it can't be cross-graded. They cross-grade, all grading companies cross-grade, right? And so if you look at this, like, so he just pulled this cool Mewtwo. You know, it's not some $1 million chase card. You could easily have me grade this, and then you'd have a cool looking Mewtwo, and it would be sitting in one of these slabs. And it would just be a fun memory. See? Like that. That's all. And I'm very passionate about grading. I always have been. I started this card channel because I was getting into card grading. I wasn't grading cards yet at that point, but I was really passionate about what PSA was doing. And at the time, there was no CGC. But I was really, really fascinated by card grading and card investing. And so I still am. And based on all the cards I've sent out to grade and received back, I feel like I have a sharp eye for understanding it all. You know? All right. Slabbing is also a great way to protect the card for $8. Right, so technically your card is also in a little protective case for $8. That's right. All right. Here we are. Jacob Underwood. That was a pretty good live custom, huh, Jacob? Let's see what you got. Here's your bag. Anyways, there's a lot of negativity is my point. You will notice I do not take time to speak negatively on other channels. I'm not about that. I don't trash them for what they do or what their merchandise is or whatever. I don't trash them for anything like that. But people are very sensitive about card grading in particular, and I've always gotten a lot of hate. All right, so Jacob Underwood's done. I wouldn't doubt that, you know, sometimes I'm very vocal about my political opinions. And so I wouldn't doubt that I probably get some haters who just kind of know what my political opinions are and they now hate me. Yeah, that guy, he sucks. Maybe there's somebody who had a bad experience with me. I don't know what it could, you know, like maybe their shipping was slow or something. I don't know. And then there's probably people who disagree with my prices. And then maybe there's people who they're just loyal to another group, and then they're just, so since they're so loyal to the other group, they're hateful toward this one. There's all kinds of reasons. Ash Ketchum. Mr. Ash. All I know is when I started, nobody else was doing this. I received tons of hate for doing this, and now everybody's doing this. Everyone's doing this similar kind of stream. Okay, let me check sold. So there's no CGC 9.5s for sale. PSA 10, Ash Ketchum Tops. Okay. We're looking for the correct price for this. We want the lowest price. So the lowest price one is this one right here at 150, or this one right here at 150, but mine's a 9.5. So let's get the price of the 9 actually. PSA 9, there's no 9.5s for sale. Here he is as a 9, and they want $75 plus basically $5 more shipping. So the price on it should be about $80 if I'm competing with the cheapest buy it now. I'm going to make mine $75, so that mine's definitely cheaper. So that's where it sits. I think it was $60 before, so this would suggest the price has actually gone up over time. That's cool. Can you open 10 packs for me, says Ryan Shaw. I sure can. Excuse me. If it's for a personal collection, why does the opinion of a musty grader make any difference? PSA and CGC looks at your cards for like 10 seconds. You can grade your own cards better. Yeah, I'm sure they have like a system. I'm sure they have a process. They're very good at it. And I'm sure they try to make it as fast as possible. And your card may be graded by the guy who's worked at PSA for 10 years. Or you may get your card graded by the guy who got started at PSA yesterday. You don't know. You know, he just started grading. You don't know, but their label has a lot of authority to it, so people generally don't care how well it was graded. They go, it's a 10, it's a 10. That's all there is to it. And that's true for the other grading companies too, but you know, they do generally a very good job. Ooh, I'm not going to open that one yet. Let's open a different one. Here, I'm going to open up a pack for myself. This is Top Series 1 Rainbow. They should be more transparent and show how their grading works. Now that I disagree with, because how the grading works is kind of like the Coca-Cola recipe. So I feel like that's the one thing I can't figure out when I was trying to learn how to grade cards, you know, how to actually start a grading company. Just couldn't figure that out with anybody. And that's because it's sort of their own secret formula. They got their own methods. They don't want you to know how to do it because you need to always scratch your head. Here we are. I realized they wouldn't want their competition seeing what they've got. You know, they don't want people to generally be able to copy what they're doing. Oh, so I think we've got Caterpie. Look at that. This is a very special box of Top Series 1 that I have. It is a box where the cards inside might actually grade 10. Look, guys, crazy. Wow, beautiful. Look how easy CGC came in and disrupted PSA's market share. Well, okay, but CGC has a lot of infrastructure, right? CGC is the comic book grading company. They're the world's like largest coin grading company, right? So this is CGC. NGC, it's the same company. Recognize this? So that's what you're going to see on the CGC slabs. There we go. See it? They're the same company. So they come in with a lot of money and a lot of knowledge and a lot of business experience around grading. And even though it's not cards, many of the principles probably cross over. Oh, yes. This pack just got way hotter. Look at that Charizard pop out, guys. Oh, my God. Beautiful. This card, if it grades 10, is going to be worth so much money, probably like $100 if this grades 10. And it very well may, because there's no stickiness in this pack. That's the thing. Joe Blow isn't going to take over the massive companies. Yeah, this is what I consider my merchandise for my channel. I think it's way cooler. It's harder to pull off. It's harder to do. A lot of the guys who are doing merchandise, they just go to a t-shirt company with a picture. Learning how to encapsulate cards, getting the equipment for it, getting the label to generate, designing a label and all that. It's been difficult. It's complicated. But obviously, there were a lot of pop-up grading shops, and I have no doubt that some of them are going to fail in the long run, precisely because they don't have the. I think I have a lot of social media power that a lot of them don't, and you kind of need that in order to stay busy, I would say. Like, and that's another thing. Like, I don't actually rely on the card grading aspect of this business. I could do nothing but sell slabs all day, so I could get 1,000 card grade orders, or I could get 100 card grade orders. And in the end, all I have to do is continue to sell cards. The number of grades does not actually put me out of business. And but for others, small pop-up grading shops, the number of cards they're getting really does put them out of business. So they got to get enough. I might slip these in here because they're really fun to pull. There we go. But these two are going to go off. Awesome hit. Caterpie, that's the chase. Is that James? Oh, that's Jen. James O'Brien would always joke about Caterpie. Okay, cool. So, do you guys like seeing those vintage Topps packs get open? I really like them. Next up is Cheese. 2 Jizz Knees. 2 Jizz Knees, he says. Here it is. James, Jeff, Jammy, your pick. Steve. I wasn't calling Jennifer James. I'm saying that James O'Brien often said that Caterpie was the hit. Okay, here we go. It's Jammy. Oh, man. Imagine Steamboat Willie came out right now, Cheese. Come on. No. No, I'm sorry. All right. No Steamboat. Jen, new name is Jeff. Now, I like Jen better. So cheese, 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 cheese. Ugh. Could you give me a greeting card and fixings for that? Would you like trade or something? What? I feel like I just had an aneurysm. Jen, Jammy, Jeff. There we go. Cody Rogers, 1 pack of Lord of the Rings Chrome. You got it, Cody Rogers. 1 pack of Disney and shipping. Okay, 1 pack of 1 pack of Disney. What time is it? It's 4 a.m. now. Okay, and it's Sunday night. Okay, so there's a daytime stream tomorrow, and I got cards to grade for Mr. John. Actually, John's all set. I got cards for him already waiting, so I shouldn't need that extra time for grading cards. Actually, we are. Ta-da! The Lord of the Rings Topps Chrome packs, only $33. And one day, they will probably cost quite a lot more because these are out of print. And the Topps Chrome cards include 5 pretty gradable cards in the pack, a chance for memorabilia. They're really lovely. Let's take a quick look at what you pulled. Could you give me a graded card or like we traded graded cards? Yeah, I could do those things. Here we are. Okay, notice I touched the edge of the card, not the surface of the card. This is to help you get a better grade because we don't want any thumbprints. Cards with a very reflective surface take thumbprints. Cards with texturing, on the other hand, really don't. Okay, the Riders, the Ring Wraiths, Mountaintop Terror. Oh my God, somebody probably finally pulled it, the Balrog. Okay, here's Frodo contemplating dropping the ring in the fire. Oh my God, this one's so cool. Wow, that's the Nazgul, and I feel like it really depicts it really well. Do you notice the etching in the card? Gives it a little bit of a 3D feel. Saved from the Nazgul. Whew. Oh, another Nazgul card. Shadow and Flame. The deadly confrontation with the monstrous Balrog. Damn, dude, that is cool. I mean, I don't know how good Lord of the Ring cards get, but I have to say, when all of them end up being graded and there's people trading Lord of the Ring cards in the future, I'm going to guess that these Chrome cards stand out from the average card. That's my guess. Because that's what's true about the Pokemon Topps cards as well. The Topps Chrome cards, they stand out. Okay. Cody Rogers. And then he says, go ahead and ship. You got it, Cody. So, Cody, you got a lot of stuff. Cody. You basically had the whole box. Colby Roan. So Colby's got a bag that's almost a year old. Willie is a myth. Willie is only for the purebloods. Yes, not you mudbloods. Why is that fun to say, mudblood? It's like it rhymes. It's got a clever catchiness to it, poeticness. Those filthy mudbloods. Okay, there we are. Look at all those cards you had, Cody. Wow, dude. They were all being stored in a box that was fairly empty. You didn't have your own box, but basically you did. You were the only you and another guy were the only ones in there, and you were really filling that box up. Skulls for the Skull Throne. There we go. There we go. All right, awesome. Woo. Who's next? Sales are done. Mr. Faisal Muhammad, mini break tag team promo. Okay. Balrog is cool, but did you ever see Balzon? Oh my god. Skulls for the Skull Throne. I think I already read that one. Oh, I think we're done. Well, if we are done, that's a perfect time to wrap up because it's 4:08. And it is now, we're turning into Monday, so we don't want to go extra late this time. This felt like a pretty good stream. What do you guys think? I like the awesome pulls we had. We had some really good pulls. A fun Eevee Heroes box break got finished. And yeah, I think we're ready to go. Sacrifice for Willie. What you thinking, Alex? We're going to be back on for Monday. Hopefully Monday daytime stream if I don't oversleep. My schedule's gotten pretty bad, my sleep schedule. I sleep late into the day now. It's not supposed to. Walking stream? I could do an outdoor walking stream. I was going to walk indoors again, but I probably could do an indoor one. But if I started, I'd probably start like an hour from now. I don't know. No, I'm going to do it inside, okay? I'm going to do an indoor walking stream. I just wish I had a place indoor where I could go live and not wake my wife up. I mean, maybe if I streamed in the basement, but there's like a bed in the basement where I sleep. So I would have to like walk over the bed. Pace, base set 1 Pokemon card. I'll get it tomorrow. Star Wars blood will spill for Willie. Mr. Slacking, no hills indoor. Yeah, what is my reasoning? It's just, I think my legs are really sore, and if I give them time to recover, that'll probably be better than wearing them out. And then, it's so late, like 4 a.m. in the morning, I'm wondering if I do creep my neighbors out. I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.